Hello, everybody. Hey, where's my fancy transition? Hey, now. I don't know why it resets that. I have to be hitting something in order for that to reset, or that fancy custom transition. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday morning. Happy Monday to everybody out there. Start of the week for many, end of the week for myself. We've been live Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and now Monday. Busy weekend here in the simulator flying the Leonardo Smitty MD-80. Had a lot of fun this week. Hopefully you guys have had a lot of fun. We've done some pretty cool approaches. We flew this bad boy into the expressway visual, or RNAV X-ray, into LaGuardia. We then did, yesterday, we did a mini-ish long haul, not really, Miami to St. Martin for our members-only April stream. It's been a lot of fun. We also flew this bad boy back to Atlanta, so it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun flying this airplane. I hope all of you in chat have had fun watching me kind of learn this airplane. As I said, not new to the MD-80 series, but new to the Leonardo MD-80 series. So I know that this aircraft has been out for FSX, for P3D, and now Microsoft Flight Simulator. So welcome aboard, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. We are rocking that retro Alaska today. Oh my goodness, it actually looks really cool. I don't ever remember seeing this livery. I don't know when Alaska operated the MD-80s, but I don't ever remember seeing this in person. I'm assuming Alaska was operating it in the 90s at some point, but quick match. Good to see you. Smitty, welcome aboard. Steph Grunwald, good to see you. Mr. Baldo, welcome. Valentine, good to see you. Indian Boy, welcome back. Infinite Aviation, welcome. Dylan Gregory, good to see you. Hammy, good to see you. Adam Clough, good to see you, my friend. Gary Shepard, good to see you. Captain Goofy, welcome. Infinite Aviation, good to see you. Jordan Lewis, how are you, man? Welcome back. Hope all is well. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Max, good to see you, my friend. Hope all is well as well. Harry Humble, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great. Hope you had a great weekend. You're having a great start to your week. It is Monday here in the simulator and in real life, right? Monday. Avman, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Welcome. If I missed your name, please feel free to say hello in chat, and I will do my best to get to that. Fun day of flying today, friends. We're going to be doing some SoCal hops. We're sitting here on the ground in Las Vegas. We're going to be going Las Vegas over to Los Angeles and then back to Las Vegas. We're going to do the second flight at nighttime, though, so we're going to come in and we're going to, I don't think we've ever landed at night here in Microsoft Flight Sim in Vegas, so we're going to do like a sunset nighttime arrival back to Las Vegas this evening. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Soup, thanks so much for support, man. Says, thanks, dude. You've motivated me to come back to VATSIM. I'm 4 flights back. Appreciate the streams. No worries. Glad to have you back, man. Awesome. That's awesome. Skyworker, good to see you, man. Kinetic, welcome back. Hope all is well. Firmus, good to see you. Captain Aviation, welcome back. Hope all is well. Lee Russell, good to see you, man. Welcome. Becca and Jake, how are you guys? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream, everybody. As I just mentioned, we are Alaska 437, doing some Alaska ops today, some retro Alaska ops out of Las Vegas down to LAX and back. Not the longest flights, but definitely some fun flights, some beautiful views en route. And then, of course, landing in LAX. Who doesn't love landing in LAX with all the scenery and everything that's going to be going? Should be a beautiful approach. I'm very much looking forward to it. Jay Savvy, good to see you, man. Welcome back. How are you, dude? G-Mark, good to see you. Captain Goofy, I got you. Jetmac, good to see you. Oh, so grande. Welcome back, my friend. Says, happy May, Captain. Back in my home state. We are. Sweet. Awesome, man. Yeah, looking forward to this one. I love doing some ops out of Vegas. And honestly, as soon as that PMDG drops, you know we're going to be doing some 7-3 Southwest ops out of here quite a lot. So, Soren, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope all is well, dude. Hey, Cap, see my comment on the last video with the comments I had on this mod with how quiet it is? I mean, yeah, that's been the general. That I didn't answer just because we've spoken about it probably 100 times already. The general consensus from everybody, I believe, that owns the aircraft, has heard the aircraft, is that the sound pack is the weakest point of this airplane. Hopefully, you know, sounds are sounds at this point. I don't really get hyped or unhyped for them. I just know that we're always going to have a sound pack coming down the pipeline. So if Leonardo doesn't fix this, I'm assuming that we're going to get a sound pack from either FT Sim or who knows who else is going to make a sound pack for it. But yeah, we will get a sound pack for this airplane, so I'm not too concerned about it. The sounds do need work, absolutely. I think the sounds are mediocre they could be better. You have to remember that sitting here in the cockpit with the engines all the way back here, you're really not going to hear them. They're very muted, and even if you look at the MD-11 that was just released as well, over on the X-Plane side of things, the default sounds, you don't hear the engines. You barely hear the engines. Now, that's real life. Now, I understand we're not in real life. We're sim enthusiasts. We want to hear the engines. We want to hear a bunch of other stuff going on. But I don't think that that's like necessarily like I'm not going to buy this airplane because the sounds aren't good. I think that's just a little bit crazy in my opinion. Sounds can always be replaced. Sound mods are always existing and they're always around. So I'm not really concerned about that. Give it a little bit. I'm sure a sound pack will come out. I'm just kind of enjoying the airplane for what it is and kind of learning the systems. The systems are far more in-depth than what I'm used to flying an X-plane. And it's been fun. I've really been enjoying it. So, yeah, G-Mark, is the TCA Yoke worth it? 110%, my friend. Yes. I've had mine for about 6 months now, maybe a little bit more than 6 months. Remember that I had it about a month before everybody else, before it was released, a month and a half, 2 months. I've had it for quite a while now, and it is, I mean, it's just like I brought it home yesterday. It is probably one of my most favorite things that I've added to my simulator in the last probably couple of years. In my opinion, the TCA paired with the Honeycomb is like a match made in heaven. I still do enjoy using the TCA bundle, the throttle pack. At first I was a little bit on edge, not on edge, but at first I was a little bit on the fence about the throttles, but I actually really do like them. I like that there's a little clamping mechanism, so you can basically clamp it to anywhere, and I really do like the feel of the throttles. They feel like they've got some nice weight to them. So, yeah. No, wait a second. This is not about being able to hear the engines from the cockpit. People are complaining about the super quiet airflow and other sounds, plus crap outside sounds. Again, like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? I'm not, for me, like, I'm a sound snob, I really am, but I also understand like the realisms of the sound and stuff. I think that the sounds are definitely underwhelming. Like the very first thing that I said, I am with everybody else. I do feel like the sound set is the weakest point of the airplane. But that being said, sounds are easy to fix. From a developer perspective, you know, Leonardo can just go in and crank all the sounds and put everything loud, and which is what I think developers should do. I think developers should go like that extra mile, make sounds extra loud, and then just allow us to adjust them, right? If it's too loud, hey, we can turn it down. Whereas in this aircraft, it seems like all of the sounds are too quiet, and we can't really put them up to the level that we would want them to be up to. I am by no means condoning that the sounds are good, or that I agree with a majority of what everybody has been saying about the sounds. I wish they were louder. I understand, being on the forums, I understand what the developer's purpose. You know, this airplane was extremely quiet to operate here in the flight deck. But that being said, I do 100% agree that we should have the option as the end user, we should have the option to turn up the sounds. If we want to have JTADs blasting in our ear up in the flight deck, we should be able to do that. I 100% agree. So, like I said, hopefully it gets resolved. Sounds are easy. This is an easy fix for a developer. This isn't a hard thing to do. Now that they've got the aircraft released and the systems seem to be there and everything seems to be working. Yeah. Do you have MS Realistic turned on? I don't, Smitty. I have actually stopped using it, Smitty. I noticed that it was causing some issues, and until they like release like the head movements and camera shake and stuff like that, I'm really not interested. So I don't even have it installed anymore. I uninstalled it when I came back from holiday. So Alaska Airlines was a launch customer of the MD-80, operated 22 MD-82s and 34 MD-83s from 1985 to 2008. That's actually pretty crazy. Thank you, Connor. I didn't know that. Up until 2008. That's wild. I don't ever remember seeing one. I don't know. That's weird. Does VATSIM use its own network still to see other aircraft, or does it built into Microsoft multiplayer? They use their own network. It is their own network. Tanush, good to see you, man. Sorry I won't be able to renew my membership this month, but next month I will renew for sure. No worries at all, man. No worries at all. I totally get you there. So, without further ado, is there any bug to note to make this plane not worth buying at all, or is it all good? Well, like I said, the sounds, in my opinion, like everybody else has mentioned here this morning, sounds are definitely the biggest downfall of this aircraft. They're not terrible, but they're not good, and they're probably not up to par with what I think a lot of people would expect for 75 euros. It's an expensive airplane. Now, that being said, the flight model, the system depth, everything else is there 100%. So if they could just, maybe, like I said, turn up the volumes just a little bit and kind of let us decide how loud we want things to be, I think that would be good. So in my opinion, the biggest downside is the sound set, but that's it. So if sounds really aren't your thing, that's fine. How's the cabin? Cabin is nice. It's there. It's good. 3D modeled. I mean, it looks good. It looks like a cabin. Looks like and then, of course, yes, we are going to get an FT Sim sound pack, 100%. I'm surprised he already hasn't made one for this aircraft. It's probably in the works. So sound packs will be available, and that's going to solve pretty much all the issues that we have. So without further ado, my friends, let's not talk about sounds. Let's actually go and fly the airplane, shall we? Sitting on the ground here in Vegas, Alaska 437, service from Las Vegas to LAX. I think flight time today was scheduled at right about an hour. Not even. 44 minutes en route today to Los Angeles. So going to be a little bit longer than that. This is a extremely complex airplane, especially when you're doing single pilot. So bear with me. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. And then we're heading into Los Angeles for the first flight today. Beautiful. First thing is first, let's go over to our electronic flight bag and let's turn this bad boy on. So we're going to hold this button for about 3 Mississippis. How do you make the flight progress bar in OBS? That is all done through, look, they've even got their own little thing. That's cool. It's the first livery that I've downloaded that has their own little Alaska Airlines on the EFB. I like that. Very cool. Sorry, to answer your question, it was how easy are FT Sim packs to install? They all come with instructions, Nate, so you really can't mess it up. I mean, unless you can't read instructions. But what response curves and sensitivities do you use? So the only sensitivity that I've changed is the roll sensitivity. I just turned it up about double from what it was. Where was that question, though? Somebody asked a question and I missed it. Immersion Studios is working on a sound pack. They made sound packs for P3D as well. Okay, good. Overall, it's a great plane. How's the cabin? I got that one. What was the question that I was answering and I jumped inside? The lack of maintenance and extended intervals from flights and maintenance, 600 hours to 2,500 hours is what caused Alaska Airlines Flight 261 to crash. Got you. Okay. What response curves do I use? Yeah, nothing crazy. Pretty much default. Just switch them a little bit. I believe you can put your own background in the EFB like a captain logo. Yes, you can. I know that. Kevin, what's up, man? Flight progress bar. Yes, thank you. Exclamation point banner in chat if you'd like the instructions. I use Sim Toolkit Pro, so exclamation point banner in chat. Nightbot will provide you with a link directly to what I'm using and how to get that done. Thank you for the reminder. Monday, thanks. All right, cool. So first thing is first, let's go to the aircraft services. And we're going to go to ground, and we're going to get the GPU up and running. Wonderful. Let's go to the overhead. We're going to get the master battery switch on. You're going to hit it twice. You want to make sure that the line becomes horizontal, and you'll see all your systems running through its check. We're going to get the external power on, left side. Autopilot. Beautiful. Right side. Autopilot. Beautiful. Cool. We're on external power. That is all looking good and fine and dandy. Let's come all the way upstairs here. I'm going to get some panel brightness up on this guy. A little bit of floodlight up as well. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Same thing. I'm going to get some panel brightness up on this guy. Same thing down here. Going to get my panel brightness up on you. Good. That's all set. I like that. Sweet. Cool. Wonderful. Now that we've got external power on, we can continue with some of our flows upstairs. I'm going to arm my emergency exits. No smoking is on the on position. I'm going to get the seatbelts already over to the on position as well. And scrolling through here, we can get the windshield, anti-fog, and anti-ice on as well. We can leave those, set it, and forget it. Cool. That all looks good for now. Everything up here looks good. Let's get our logo light on. We can see that we've got our yaw dampers in the on position. You can even test your stall if you wanted to. So it's cool that you can do all that stuff. That all looks good. I'm fine with all of that. That's all set. Bleed system is all in the off position. Ram air is off as well. Good. We can hit this guy standby on. I think we have to hit that once. And then you can flip it, and then you can flip it back down there to primary. Cool. So that all looks good. Sweet. Let's come down here and let's start loading the aircraft, shall we, before we do anything else. So let's go to the weight and balance page. Wonderful. We're going to load up some weight and balances here. We are looking for a zero fuel weight today of 47.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zero oh my goodness me. I'm just going to zero everything out right now just because I want to start fresh with all of that stuff. Okay, so I'm going to zero all of that out. Fuel on today's flight, I'm not using the OFP, the sim brief. It did it okay, but it was a little bit weird yesterday. It wasn't exactly the weights and everything that it should have been, so we'll just leave it at that. Fuel for today's flight, we need 6,000. So I think what we can do is we're just going to put 3,000 in each. We'll put 3,000 in you. We'll empty the center tanks, and we'll put 3,000 in you as well, and that should be good. 6,000 kilos of fuel, that's what we need. Good. It's 59.89, so I'm not going to fight with that over 11 kilos, so that's good. Sweet. Fuel's on board today. Passengers, we are going to have 160 passengers on board today, so almost a full loaded aircraft. 2 missing from full. That's going to give us a zero fuel weight. Sorry, I messed that up. We don't need that. We need 120 passengers. Sorry, misread that. 120 passengers. Again, looking for a zero fuel weight of 48.5, so we're pretty much there. And just to make things laugh, we'll put that in there. There we go, 48.5, 25 kilos. So that's good. We got 120 passengers, 45. You know what? I don't like these numbers. I'm going to go with like 49.5, which is going to make things a little bit easier. So let's put in 70 passengers. There we go. And then we can put in another 30 here, and that should bump that up. There we go, 49.5. So that's good. 130 passengers, a little bit of cargo, 55 kilos of cargo, sure. And a zero fuel weight of 49.5.
Do you have your eyes set on the Just Flight BAE 146?
Yes and no.
Looking forward to the flight today.
Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate you, man. Just Flight was kind enough to send me the aircraft over. I don't know, man. As you can tell, I'm clearly on the fence. Here's the thing. I think it's a great airplane. For me personally, I feel like I would maybe fly that airplane like once or twice, and then that's it. And I'm being honest with you, I spent the money. I bought it myself, the X-Plane version, and I think I ended up flying it for a week, and then I never touched it again. So I truly believe it is a good airplane. Just for me personally, it's just not really up my alley as far as like aircraft that I fly. Now, that being said, like I said, they've been kind enough to send me over a copy of it, so I do have it. It's sitting in my email. I haven't even installed it into the simulator, so I do have the airplane. So I never want to say never, but for the time being, I think with the MD-80 coming out and me being a huge fan of this aircraft and the 737 releasing in like the next week or two, I think I'm finding it really hard pressed to find time to fly it. I also want to jump back in X-Plane because there's some stuff that I want to do in X-Plane as well within the next week or two. So yeah, right now, dude, it's just the worst time. Honestly, that's pretty much it. It's just like the worst timing. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm against the aircraft. It's just that there's a lot of other airplanes that I would rather fly, and I think for my style of flying and for my streaming style, it just makes more sense to fly these types of airplanes. But that being said, I really do think it's a great airplane. From everything that I've seen, I've watched a couple streams now, I've watched a couple videos that have been put out on it. From everything that I've seen, it's a great airplane. If you're a fan of that BAE, which is like even more quirky than the MD-80, then I would say for sure grab it. It looks like a really, really good aircraft. They've got a full functioning FMC. Everything seems to be working. The texturing, the modeling, everything about it just looks absolutely beautiful. So, but, you know, that being said, never say never, as I always say on the channel. Never say never. So, yeah. Keep that at that.
CPT, my daughter is a big fan. Do you mind saying no floaties to her? Her name is Izunami, pronounced Izunami.
Izunami. No floaties. Thank you very much, Kazu and Izunami. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. That was extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's more of a VO plane anyway, more like a Concorde. I mean, it does come with an FMC, so I guess you could use both, but yeah, I hope that answers your question. So, like I said, never say never. So, no options for pounds. There is option for pounds, Mayday. You have to use the actual, like, launcher that comes with the aircraft, and you can change that. Sonny, good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Adrian, thank you for that $10 donation, man, as well. I hope I was able to explain kind of my perspective behind it, but thank you very much, dude. Did Just Flight address the lack of custom FMC with their X-Plane product? Yeah, they added that like a month or two after the release of the aircraft, like they said they would. No, they're fine, man. Just Flight is right on. They're on their word. They're not messing about. Okay, so we've got all of this. That looks good for our fuels and weights. We're sitting at 49.5. Good. We've got our trip fuel. Everything looks good there. Let's go ahead and back this guy back up here. We'll go to the weight and balance page. Oops, sorry. We'll go to the aircraft services page, and we'll go to the ground page, and we will start loading our aircraft. There we go. 130 passengers are loading up. Wonderful. Let's start programming the aircraft now, shall we? Let's come down here and let's get this bad boy programmed. Let's go to our pause init page. Sitting on the ground here in LAS Vegas. We'll throw that in there. Good. We'll grab our GNS position and we'll throw that into our route. And we'll go route page. Good. KLAS over to LAX. Beautiful. Love doing this flight. It's been a while since we've done this flight, believe it or not. So, good. We're going to leave that like that. Let's go to our departure page. We're going to go to LAS. We are planning the Radar 2. All these new departures out of here. Radar 2 via, I think we're doing 26 right is what we're planning for. 26 right, Radar 2, and we're going to take the black transition. Good. And we'll go ahead and route, activate, and execute that. Beautiful. From black, we're going direct to Shatner. Short routing today, of course. Shatner. SHTNR. Did they name this after William Shatner, the actor? Pretty sure this has to be like the waypoint after him. I wonder if it flies like right over his house or something like that. So they were nice enough to name the waypoint Shatner as it flies over his like mansion or compound. Go to the arrival page, go to index, LAX. We're going to go to our arrival page. We are going to be on the Angel 4 arrival from Shatner, and we're going to expect the ILS 25 left today. Good, and we don't have to put anything in here. We should be fine with that. We'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Let's go to the legs page. We'll scroll through here. We're going to make sure that it's got everything all plugged in here. So from Shatner, we'll just make sure that we've got everything here. So from Shatner, which is going to be, where's Shatner? I thought Shatner was way up here. I thought we could see it. There's Shatner. Okay, so from Shatner, we're going to go direct to Smash, Shatner Smash to Gleason. Sorry, should be to Sally. Sorry, Smash, Sally, then to Gleason, then to Angel, then to Kane, then to Boyle. Then we're just going to make sure that all looks good. Then to Circus, then to Honda, which I believe all makes sense. From Circus, we'll populate that. From Circus, it should take us direct to Honda. Whereas there's Circus. Well, we're missing a couple, but that's fine. You know what? We could probably do this. Let me check. Let me try and do this properly. Index, we'll go to our arrival. So Angel 4, and I'm going to plug in the 25 left. And Angel 4, and we'll do it via Shatner, and then what we'll do is we'll take it via Circus and then execute that, and that should now give me all of my waypoints. So let's see, Shatner, Smash, Sally, Gleason, Angel, Kane, Boyle, Circus, Crane, Tarek, Dymo, Fueler, Gate, Honda. That's what we want to see. Okay, cool. So now we've got all of our flight. We've got the actual flight plan in there. We've got all of those waypoints, so we should have all of that. Gate, Honda, GG, and then down into 22 left. Sorry, 25 left. Cool. So we've got all of that. I'm happy with that. That is all set and fine and dandy. Beautiful. Let's populate this guy. It's going to be our takeoff page. Good. Let's come over here and let's start calculating some stuff as well. Let's go to our performance tab. Airport, sitting on the ground, obviously, KLAS. We'll insert that. We are taking runway 26 right for departure. Runway conditions are dry. Flaps, we're going to go with, let's go with a flap, let's go 11 today. Winds, I'm going to have to get the METAR pulled up here. My favorite waypoint, nice. Let's go METAR, KLAS, we'll grab that up here. IRL, Vegas is departing 1. Really? Smitty? How would they be departing on 1s? What's the wind? Hold on. Let's see what they're doing here. Winds are calm. I'm just going to go with 2.6. I saw a bunch of departures out of 2.6 as well, so I think we're going to be doing that one. So winds are calm, so it really doesn't matter what we do, to be honest with you. I think that's fine. 2.9er, 9er 5 on the altimeter, so go ahead and throw that in there. Whoa, QA pilot, my friend. Hey, how are you? I was watching your, what was I watching? I was watching a video of yours. I was eating my dinner the other day, and of course I was on the smart TV going through YouTube, and one of your videos came up. I can't remember exactly which one it was.
Always a pleasure watching your streams.
Well, thank you very much,
my friend.
I appreciate that, Q8. Huge no floaties to you guys. I don't think he needs an introduction here on the channel, but if you haven't, please head over to Q8 channel. Probably one of the best tutorials, one of the best how-to, one of the best configuring YouTubers and flight sim people that I've ever met. I watch his videos all the time. I use his videos all the time as a standard of how I should be doing my videos. So thank you, Q8. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the support of the channel. I hope you are doing well. Good to see you here, and I hope you're enjoying the MD-80 as well. I know that you probably have this airplane. I feel like this is right up your alley as far as flying this airplane. So if you haven't already, hopefully I can convince you to purchase this bad boy. And it's I've had a lot of fun flying it. It's definitely a workload, heavy workload. But I think coming from you've also done plenty of videos in the Rotate MD-80, so you know what it's like flying this bad boy. C2A.
Good thing that we're not in the American bare metal livery, sitting in the Vegas sun, baking away on the tarmac because the captain doesn't have the ground AC unit hooked up.
Sorry.
Make sure we all wave to Smitty when we turn out west.
Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Yes, everybody wave to Smitty. Absolutely. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you. All right. And then we've got our takeoff weights. So, very simple. We know what we are. We're 49.5. We have that from our last page. So we'll put 49.5. We'll populate that. So, just to go over things here quickly. Airport LAS, departure 26 right. Conditions are dry. Flaps 11. We have no winds. QNH is 29 or 9 or 5. Outside air temperature is 20 degrees. Anti-ice will be off. Packs will be on. We can hit the calculate button. That's going to give us our speeds as well as our selected temperatures. So flaps 11 today. It looks like it wants us to do a flex temp or a EPR temp of 50 degrees. And then we've got our V speeds 19, 25, 34. We are quite light compared to yesterday going with almost 12,000 kilograms of fuel down to St. Martin for our 2.5 hour flight. So it's absolutely crazy. So 119, 25, 34. We can punch all that information in here. Cool. So let's go to our init page, and we can go to the, well, I guess we can plug in this page as well. So might as well get this all set up. 49.5 on the zero fuel weight. Good. What did I say we had on fuel? I could just check right here. We had 6,000. So I'm going to put 6/N in here, and that's going to manual that out. That's going to give us our gross weight of 55.5. Good. I think we were like 60 something, 66 something. So reserve fuel today, I believe we're planning for 2.4. We'll populate that. Good. Cost index, I'm not even going to touch that. 35 is perfectly fine for me. Cruise level today, it wants us at 30,000 feet. I feel like that's a little bit ambitious. We'll find out. There's the chime from the flight attendants, I believe, letting me know that we are fully boarded and ready to go. While we're doing that, actually, while we're setting up the rest of the FMC, let's spool up the APU, shall we? 1, 2, and 3. Good. And we're going to get the fuel pumps on, as you do need your fuel pumps. We don't need center pumps, just the lefts and rights. You do need fuel pumps, and otherwise the APU will not turn on. Winds up at cruise are going to be 283 at 26. 283 at 26. We'll go ahead and populate that in here. ISA deviation was +6. I'm sure that's going to change quite a lot as the afternoon continues on here. Still very early in Vegas. What is it, 9:30? Yeah, 8:30 or 9:30. I think it's 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. That's all good. Transition altitude, 18,000 feet. We are in North America like normal, and we can hit our takeoff page. Beautiful. Now we can select our numbers. It was 19, 25, 34. 119, 124, 135. Good, and we'll plug that in there, and looking real good. We'll just confirm those numbers. 134, sorry, I botched those numbers. 125, 134. Monday medicine. All right, cool. We've got all those numbers in there. That looks good. I can hear the APU on and available, so I'm going to grab the APU generator, left side and right side. We're going to flip this guy over to the APU gen as well. Our bus ties. Let's get the air conditioning to the on position, and that all looks good to me. I'm happy with that.
Hey,
we can get the
happy
external
Monday.
power. Hey,
how is the Maddog treating you?
Good. Maverick, huge no floaties to you, dude, dropping the 5 bomb. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate you, Mav, as well, man. Thank you. Huge no floaties. Did I miss another donation? We had Q8s, and I think that's okay, good. Huge no floaties to you, Matt. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate you, man, as always. Thank you, thank you. Seat 2A, that's it. We had Seat 2A's donation of $3. Thank you very much, Seat 2A, as well. We're all burning up here on the tarmac. I know. You know what I could have done here to keep us a little bit more sane was get the hydraulic pumps on, and then we could at least close that back door so we're not out here baking in the sun. Let me go to aircraft services, aft stairs. There you go. Let me close that so we're not all baking out in the sun. GPU can get removed as well. We are sitting on APU power. We do have APU bleed pressure. APU air condo is on, and everything's looking good. Packs and systems are all off for now. AC volt and DC is on APU. We've got the APU generators online. Everything's looking good. I think we're ready to rock and roll here, friends. I think we're good for pushback. So let's set up a couple more things here. No ATC online today, so we're just going to bump this guy up to 30,000 feet. Good. And with that, we're going to go heading mode of 260, I think is going to be for departure, 263 or something like that. And I'm going to set my vert speed at 2,000 feet per minute. That's going to be my initial climb. We need V2 plus 10, so 144 on the speed here. Looking good. All right, cool. With all of that, I'm set. I'm happy. Close you. Let's go ahead and start the pushback. Come up over here. I'm going to remove the jetway, and I'm going to go to pushback, and I'm going to pre-plan pushback. Is the laptop on the side only for mods available? What do you mean, Phoenix? I'm not quite sure if I understand that question. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go straight push right here, guys, and then we're going to make a right turn out of there. So we'll enter that in there. Good. And we'll request our pushback. Beautiful. I'll close him. We can populate this guy. Good. We can set our takeoff flex, and then we're going to put that to 50, which is going to be our takeoff flex today. Good. We can set our V speeds in here. Good. And we can get the flight directors on left and right side. We can pull that. So we've got heading select and we've got vertical speed. So that's perfect. So again, with this airplane, you don't want to put it on nav mode right away. Average Beaver, 2 months. Thanks, dude. Appreciate your support, man. As always, huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. That's extremely kind. So you never want to put it onto nav mode right off the runway. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 260 on the heading mode. And then you can always pull that. It's going to be heading select. And then we've got vert speed. And then what you can do is afterwards you can throw it on nav. You can arm nav, I think. You can arm nav. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I think you can arm nav and you're good on that. And what that will do is above a certain altitude, it'll engage the nav mode. Park brakes coming off. Let's make sure we've got our position lights and anti-collision lights on as we're going to be moving here in a second. And here we go. Any second. Swiss Air was the launch customer of the entire MD-80 series, the MD-81. Cool. Thank you, Colin. All this wonderful MD-80 information this morning. Cool. There we go. Pushback has commenced. We have started. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. Let's get our start system to B. We used A yesterday, so we'll use B today. We'll make sure that the start pump is on, and we'll go ahead and spool engine number 2. One last thing. Make sure your pneumatic valves are closed, and then you'll hear the engine start. As soon as those are closed, you're good to go. I think you used 0 fuel weight instead of gross weight for the speed calculation. Nope, you put your 0 fuel weight and then your fuel on board, and that gives you your gross weight. You can see gross weight of 55.5, which all turns out, because if you see down here, it's saying gross weight of 56. So we're real close. There's 20%. We'll introduce fuel. It should be gross weight or takeoff weight. So again, Camille, so what you do is on the index, on the performance tab, what you do is you plug in your 0 fuel weight, 49.5, and then you put your fuel sched. So we have 6,000 kilos of fuel. So you put your 6,000 kilos of fuel in there, and that will give you your gross weight of 55.5. Again, if you come down here, you can see that we've got actual tow. So right now it's saying we're sitting at 5,600. So 500 kilos off. Now this is just your takeoff. This goes in increments of 5,000 or 500 kilos. So this won't change. You can see our M tow of 67.8. Everything should be fine. In the tablet, you mean? What do you mean in the tablet? So in the tablet, you put your 0 fuel weight. So when you go to the performance tab, takeoff weight. So you're going to put your, as far as I as far as I remember, you put your zero fuel weight in here as far as takeoff weight, but you might be right. We can check and see if those numbers make more sense. We can put 55.5. I see what you're saying now. Instead of putting your zero fuel weight, I should be putting my gross weight. Let's see how much that calculate changes things here. Quite a bit, actually. So, okay, thank you for that. That might actually be more correct. So those numbers look a little bit more realistic. Oh no, you do put your takeoff weight there? Okay, so it's not... So hold on. So takeoff weight is my gross weight, correct? That is takeoff weight. Sorry for the million questions. Park brake is on. The cabin crew is saying, hey, can we get the hell out of here? We're ready, thanks. Okay, so we've got engine number 2, good. And let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. We'll put that in there. Takeoff is the weights and balances page. Tow is gross weight. Okay. So that's what we want then, right? Is that what you're saying? Takeoff weight is gross weight. Yes, got you. Thank you. Okay, so we're good with that number. So that makes a little bit more sense. Thank you, whoever pointed that one out. We'll introduce fuel to engine number 1, and then let's plug in some of these numbers again. So 28, 33, 42. So it's quite a difference. 128. What did I say? 128, 133, 142. 133 and 142. So quite a difference here in the V-speeds, actually. And if we confirm here, they kind of do match up. If you see here, it's given us 127, 132, 141. So pretty damn accurate for what we should be doing on V-speed. So good catch. Thank you for that, whoever found that. Who was that? That was Camille. Good job, Camille. That's awesome, man. Okay, it looks like 2 separate systems to calculate it. Yeah, got you. Cool, sweet. We've got 2 good engines. Let's head upstairs. Let's finish the rest of our flows. Let's go ahead and close the flight deck door. We will go ahead and get the engine ignition system off, start pump off. We've got 2 good engines. So APU generator can come off. APU can go off. APU bleed can go off. Pack system over to auto so we don't die. Engine mode selector or start switch off as well. We'll get the pitot static heat on to captain, and with all of that, we should be good. Now we can set our flaps. So we'll go ground spoilers armed, auto brake, RTO, and arm. Thank you. And we'll set flaps to 11 for departure. Oh my goodness me. I didn't even see those people. I had no clue that there was people flying with us. Interesting. All right. We could live on the edge and guess our takeoff config. Davis, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, man. Gross minus taxi equals takeoff weight? I'm not sure. You don't have to hold the engine switches down for 3 to 5 seconds. No, Mayday. Use your scroll wheel. So use scroll wheel. Do you prefer flying newer aircraft or aircraft like the MD-80? I enjoy flying kind of everything, man, to be honest with you. It's always it's always fun to learn this type of airplane and stuff like that. I think it's important to know these types of airplanes. So yeah, probably nothing would have happened, but why risk it? I mean, we definitely would have rotated too early for sure. That's the worst thing that could have happened there, right? We definitely would have rotated too early, but yeah. All right, cool. So everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. We can go ahead and pull you, and we can populate you again. And let's get our nose light to dim, and we're good to go. So let's follow these guys. What happened to the performance data that you're talking about? I was plugging in 0 fuel weight instead of a gross weight. All right, cool. Cool. And now a couple more things that we need to take care of. We just need to make sure that we've got our trims all set, which I believe it does it for you here, but we're going to confirm on all of those. So weight and balance, we're looking for a takeoff trim of 11.8. So we'll make sure that that's set down here. So we've got 11.8 good, and we're doing a flaps 11 today. So which means we need to do our long trim. So make sure we set that guy. Cool. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Wonderful. Looking good, my friends. We're going to go EPR limit. We've got takeoff selected. Cool. I feel so small with all these guys taxing behind. Which scenery do I use for LAX? Just the default, man. You can put exclamation point scenery in chat, and that should populate everything for you. Do you recommend this plane? If you're looking for something a little bit different than an A320 or a 737, for sure. If you're looking for something around those lines, I would say probably not. This aircraft is quite a bit to handle, especially doing single pilot. It's quite a bit. Quite the workload. So, you might know this, but if you hit the white thing next to the trim, and it will trim faster for your takeoff trim, the white bar looking thing. Oh, this thing right here? Okay, got you. You actually hit that down. Got you. Do I have a video with all your settings? Nope, my settings are pretty simple, man. High-end preset with clouds on ultra. That is my settings. High-end preset, clouds on ultra. Scimitars on the 7.3 are so sexy. I agree. Yeah. Can anyone answer this? When I'm swapping between various custom views, there's a setting I can change to swap between the views instantly instead of flying animation. I don't think so, Soup. I don't think so, man. No. What tutorial did you watch for AIG? My update tab at the top next to the flight plans doesn't show, so I can't log into AIG. I actually had a friend help me do that. No Fly Tampa scenery? This is Fly Tampa. He was asking for Los Angeles. Los Angeles doesn't have Fly Tampa. Los Angeles is just default. Default scenery. All right, we're coming out here. We want to make a left on Charlie. Looks like we've got a bunch of aircraft here. Bunch of us flying today. Make sure ART switches off. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I was waiting until we get a little bit closer, but you know what? There's no point. We might as well just flip it off now. And actually, I'm going to take a flex of... I'm going to use like 40. I feel like 50 is a little bit much. Oh my goodness. Well, we might as well get in line with all these guys. There's scenery for LAX from Feel there, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, but there's no point in that, man. The default scenery is just plenty fine enough. What's the ART switch? Stands for auto... I'm not quite sure. It's something to do with... You can hit the toga button and
Ladies
it's set
and gentlemen,
properly.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but we are diverting to Jackson Hole. The weather is much better there anyways, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Oh, dog, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Yes, I need to, we need to fly in. We've had it for a while and we haven't. We should take a Delta MD into there. That would be fun. As soon as we get like some Salt Lake scenery too. Oh, dog, that'd be awesome. Thank you for the 5 bones, oh, dog. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge enough floaties too. Thank you, man. It's extremely kind. The Trans-Canada Retro livery. Yeah, beautiful. Got some Alaskas departing. Nice. Jacob, what's up, man? Thanks so much for the $1 donation. Appreciate you, dude. Handcrafted Asobo airports eat frames for breakfast. They do. Yeah, they do. I'm definitely not denying that. But it's LAX. No matter what, I feel like we're going to be eating frames, right? What does it do if you don't deactivate it? You cannot set... like, it doesn't give you an EPR limit. So you see how right here we've got an EPR limit, so the engines know that they need to spool to 1.90 on the EPR limit. If we turn it off, there's no EPR limit. It doesn't give it to you there. So you always want to have it on. and then you turn it back off. You turn it off for departure, and then you turn it back on. Why am I an A320 on your screen? You're a 737. No clue, man. Did you log in maybe differently? I don't know. These views are awesome. Can't believe yet this is Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, beautiful, man. I agree. It is beautiful. Jacob, thanks so much for $1, man. Appreciate you, dude. As always, huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you can't use ART when you're using a flex takeoff. There you go. Cool. Is everybody in this line going to LA? Kind of crazy if we are. This is on, right? Like with other players? Yes, this is called VATSIM. You can put ! VATSIM in chat if you're curious. Thinking of taking this bird from Seattle to Anchorage. That's a great flight as well, man. Yeah. So it basically ignores your flex temp then, am I right? If you don't have it turned off, it will ignore it. If you have it turned, if you have it turned off like we do now, it will not ignore it. If you have it turned on or auto, it will ignore it. It's been a long time since I've watched your streams. Glad to be back. Dolphin, welcome back, man. Sin City Simulations, 42 months. Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you as always. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you back, dude. I hope you're enjoying your car as well. I think last time we spoke, you were telling me about your WRX you picked up. I did a quick departure from Alpha 2. Everyone followed. That's hilarious. Nice. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to take this full length, to be honest with you. I think I need full length in this old bird, but... Cameron, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Verse thrust is compatible with the throttle quadrant. It is, but you have to program a button to it. Yeah. Kiki new Brog channel for that, man. Just please don't ever say anything like that ever in my channel again. That just no. I do not support that type of stuff. Sorry, man. Just don't post that in here again. So IRL, they turn it off when they're doing flex takeoffs, I believe. I believe so. Captain Goofy, I don't know. We'd have to ask. But car's doing well. Just putting some new wheels on her. Hope all's well with you. Nice. Good to see you, dude.
Just checking if the lady can say the most difficult word in French, grenouille.
Grenouille. She failed it. She failed it. Huge self-floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. $20 donation from Tebow. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate the support as always. That is extremely kind of you, man. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? We could probably take this departure as well at Alpha 2. Where, let's look at a chart here. Oh, no, we're fine at Alpha 2. Yeah, that's not even going to give us really much more if we go to Bravo. So, yes, you're correct. Alpha 2 is perfectly fine. Hey, what's the mic boom and arm that I have? Good question. I don't know, but it was an expensive one. I know that. I spoke to many people that had boom arms, and they were like, don't buy a cheap one because that shit is under pressure, and that'll just go and fling your stuff around. So I know it's a good one. I'm not quite sure what it's called exactly. I'd have to look at the box. The box is somewhere, but... IRL is 100% off during flex takeoffs. There you go. Very cool. I noticed that these old engines have exhaust trails in the sim. They do. Yep, they do. It's a Shure SM7B and a Rode arm. Probably. That makes sense as it's got the Rode stickers on here. I probably have it up somewhere, to be honest with you. I'll be on tower when you get here, sir. Where, LAX? Nice. Does Kaitak Visual Approach still exist? No. The Kaitak Airport has been like turned into, it's like a bunch of apartment buildings now. I was there in the MD. Got you. Yes, I do remember that. A C terminal. Is that what it is? How much did you say that you spent to buy every... because I'm planning on getting the game with the controls. A lot of money, man. A lot of money. Flight sims are one of those things where I don't think you could ever, like, own everything. Every day there's new stuff coming out. Albeit sceneries, aircraft, there's just every day, man. Every day there's new stuff coming out. Isn't Kaitak a ship dock? I think so it is now. It's like a marina, and there's, like, apartment buildings on it and stuff. External camera is drone camera? Yes, it is. I believe that this is a plane was very underrated, and it may change now. I own the MD-80 for rotate for X-plane myself, and it's great to handle. It is, yeah. Yeah, I hope this brings a new light, if you will, to this aircraft. I think it's an amazing airplane. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. The more and more I fly it, the more and more I learn about it, you know, so. Flying is expensive. Virtual flying, too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Yeah, and you have to remember, like, Flight Sim is a very niche and small community. So when you add that to that, you know, that definitely contributes to the price of add-ons. So when I was little, you landed at Kaitak instead of obsessed with planes. Very cool. So is this plane an actual MD-82 or is it a DC-9? I feel like I heard the MD-82 is interchangeable with other models. I believe this is an MD-82. This is the McDonnell Douglas version of it. Good thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator is, though, a lot of default airports are pretty good and there's so much freeware. Yes, there is a ton of freeware. I will say that. It's even in X-Plane, man, the amount of freeware stuff is quite awesome. There's quite a lot. Yeah, I agree, Matthew. It is beautiful, man. It is a beautiful airplane. That is for sure. Should we change the sensitivity to 0 and it handled a lot better? I haven't had any issues with handling, to be honest with you. I did tweak some in like the in the Leonardo, I forget what it's called, but the little thing that comes with it. There's like a little add-on, like a central, if you will, like a little. I don't even know what it's called, but yeah. An MD-82 is a DC-9. Oh, well, there you go. Just don't let. Oh, you guys are talking. Sorry. The load manager. There you go. The roll is stiff. Yeah, it is extremely stiff. I actually fixed it. It's not so stiff anymore. I did that yesterday. And fixed it, so it feels pretty good to me. Whoever that Delta 321 is, you've got lots of time, man. You can go, dude. We need about 2 minutes separation, not 5 minute. 2 minute separation is perfectly fine. Is that going? I was just, yeah. He's watching the stream, so I was just giving him a heads up. 2 minutes is plenty of time, especially in those big jets. Everybody should be at the same altitude, the same speed.
Right much to the southwest.
It's alright, good luck.
Did they add runway stripes to the YYZ airport in Microsoft Flight Sim? I don't know. Flight Tampa, it's been updated to version 1.1, so I'm honestly not sure. Is there a controller on? No, not in not in Vegas, no.
Vegas traffic Southwest 2803, taxiing at runway 1 right via Bravo, Delta. We'll be holding short at runway 26 right at Delta, Vegas traffic.
Same category, heavy following, heavy or medium following a medium busy place is actually 1 minute separation. There you go. For VAT sim purposes, just because everybody uses different weather, everybody's got different stuff going on, I feel like 2 minute separation is perfectly fine. So yeah, Prop Nut, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great day. Gotta love that classic TCA livery on the 319. Yes, looks good. It looks good. LAX Tower is streaming on Twitch. Very cool. Are you using AIG for the model matching? I am, yes. Cap, I do have a massive issue with the photogrammetry not loading in properly on approach and stuff. Is this a common issue with Microsoft Flight Sim? Nope. I have no issues with that, man. It's definitely got to be your internet connection to the servers or something, unfortunately. Cap, once the PMDG 7.3 is out.
If I was flying this bird in real life, I'd have the side window open, arm hanging out, sucking down that last-minute cigarette.
Yeah. Proper 90s flying. Huge love floaties to you, C2A. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel, man. Appreciate you, dude. We'll do some Avelo flights. Yeah, definitely, man. I don't think we've done any Avelo. Have we? We may have, but I don't know. Been installing bits of AIG the past few days. Takes so long. They have great models, but it's tedious. Absolutely it is. Yeah. Dazzle, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Hey, Cap and all. My motherboard packed up yesterday, so now waiting for a new one. Had to take apart my custom water build. Ooh, that sucks, man. That is never fun. I hope you're back up and running, you know, in no time. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. How many passengers on board? We have 120-something, I believe. I saw a Southwest 7.3 sitting down here somewhere. He might have crossed already, but... Heard there's another dev working on model matching. I mean, there's probably multiple at this point, man. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be doing that. Cap, there is model matching. Does it mean that the Delta plane that just took off was actually using a 7.5? Yes, that would be the model matching. Yeah. He's lining up. Cool. Let's get the landing lights, wing lights, strobe lights. Vegas traffic, Alaska 437 lining up 26 right to Vegas. And let's line her up. You didn't know there was a 757 available? Well, I mean, there's just model matching. So he could be in a different simulator, right? Doesn't have to be in Microsoft Flight Sim. That Delta's a 321, though. I mean, that could have just been him logging in incorrectly, right? So whenever you log into the VATSIM network, you have to put in your aircraft ICAO and stuff like that, right? So, yeah. I just got here in time for takeoff. You did, yes. Using model matching by British AvGeek. Well, I'm using his VMR file as well as another. I use a couple of VMRs, but they're actually not like, there's no models into that, right? It's just AIG using it as the, yeah. You didn't know it was connecting with other sims? Yeah, that's the beauty of VATSIM. So if you're on VATSIM, you could be flying with people using FSX, P3D, X-Plane. There's a bunch of other simulators, I think, that take it as well. So nice lineup. Looking good. Let's give him about a minute and a half. Stop that right there. He's going full length.
Crossing, runway 26 right at Delta. Maybe continue taxi to runway 20
There he is. So we're going to let him cross. There's only one leg for today. Nope, we're doing the round trip. We're coming back to Vegas after. I said AIG to run overnight a while ago. Every single airline plus Janet. There you go. Smart man. Smart man.
Vegas traffic, Southwest 2803. It's clear on runway 26 right. Vegas traffic.
All right. Now, we're going to be a little bit slower than that 319, so we should be good to depart here. So, Let's have some fun, shall we, friends? Everything is all set up. We're looking good. Let's get our throttles up to about 40%. Joystick cam is going on. Beautiful. Close U. Beautiful. Chrono is coming on. Set. Good. Nose down pressure. Toga switch. Good. What did I do? Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Auto throttle, then hit it. There you go. And there we go. Takeoff power set. And Toga.
Takeoff thrust set.
Thank you.
Clamp.
Clamp is set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. We're neutral. Oh, I need to bug my new bugs. There we go. V1. Rotate. Let's go flying, friends. Nice and easy on the nose, not too crazy. There we go. And airborne. Positive rate. Gears going up. We're going to pitch for climb. Gears up and off.
Gear up. Lights out.
Good. And we're climbing. Beautiful. Cool. Try and give you guys a little view here of the strip as we're passing by. There's the new Allegiant Stadium. So that's going to look real good. We're going to do this flight on the way back as well. So we'll do it at nighttime on the way back so we can all kind of see it.
Vegas traffic, Southwest 497, Park 26 right, Vegas.
All right. That looks good. Let's get our nav track on. Good. And we'll get VNAV climb in. And we'll get climb power in.
Climb thrust set.
Thank you. Flaps retracted. That's going to help build up our speed.
Flap 0.
Thank you. A little bit of nose up trim. And just watch your speed. You do want to climbing. At about 190 knots, we can go slats retracted. Quiet aircraft. Beautiful views out here, though. Alright, we just want to watch our climb. Should be building some more speed. I'll try and fly the flight directors here.
Vegas traffic, Southwest 2803, departing runway 1 right on the radio departure, Vegas.
Right, and there's 190. We'll go slats retracted.
Slats retracted.
Thank you. Now we should be able to build up our speed nicely. And we'll sync up our heading. She just wants to fly. You see the plane from the outside? As soon as I'm done hand flying, yes. A little bit hard to go outside while hand flying. This airplane is quite a handful. Alrighty, and there's our speed looking good. Let's arm our autopilot on. Wonderful. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Sweet. Nice departure, I would say. There you go. Pardon me. Rocketing out of Las Vegas. You already tried the BAE 146? I have not flown it in Microsoft Flight Sim yet, no. Cool. So there we go, friends. Let's get our wing lights off. Go ahead and get our tail light off here as well. Logo light. Good. And we are in FMS, EPR, ALT, nav track, and VNav climb. Everything looks good. There's 10,000 feet, so our landing lights will come off. We'll go ahead and increase speed to our climb speed. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to put in our cruise speed today. We're going to aim for Mach 0.770. I don't even know how long we're going to end up cruising for, but we'll set that. And then for our descent, I want Mach 7.7 is fine, 0.77 is fine, and then I want 290 on the descent, not 314. We'll execute that. Cool. So that's good. I'm happy with that. And go to the progress page here. And there we go. To top of climb, 62 miles. Beautiful. And I'll get you guys some wing views here. Climbing up and out of Vegas. Do you think the cockpit view on Microsoft Flight Simulator should shake more, or is it okay how it is now? I mean, definitely should shake more. Yeah. You get a 255 character error when starting AIG, and I can't find a fix. It's a shame because of how good it looks. That's weird, Diffuse. You're the second person in as many days to come and bring that to my attention. I'm not quite sure what would be causing that. I really don't know. You went to 320 and you had like a 10-minute cruise? Okay. Remember, this thing climbs a little bit sluggish, though, but yeah, we'll see. Is this MD-80 more difficult to fly than the Rotate? Yes. Yeah. Monday suck. I have to work 2 jobs and school on top of it. Damn. It does suck, man. What's the minimums at LAX 25 left? I can't seem to find it on any chart. I'm nearly at top of descent. Well, it should be very easy to find. Go to the ILS 25 left, and it should say right up here, ILS refer to minimums. So if you come down here, should give you them right here. So Cat 3, Cat 2, Cat 1. So I assume you're going to be on a Cat 1. So it's going to be DA of 304 or minimums of 200. Always in the bottom right of the chart. If it doesn't say up here, and like the right here, the minimum, then it's always going to be in the bottom right of the chart. It should give you all that information. All right, above 13,000 at radar, which we're 5 miles out from radar now, and we're above 13,000, so that is good. Did I not have my, okay, it's standard barometric pressure, that's why. I was going to say it's 299 or 2, that's why. I thought I said it, but that would be why. Currently flying to Tevat, nice. Cruise altitude, 30,000 feet, as we've got pre-selected here. 30,000. You heard about the order of Qantas placed of the Airbus? I did not. No. I did not. No clouds out in Vegas today. Might get some clouds as we get closer to LA, but we'll see. Good. Sync up our headings. Climbing nicely. Is it 200 radio or baro? Well, like I said, there was 2 choices. So radio is going to be 200. Baro is going to be 304. Baro is always the bolded letters. So baro's 304. Radio is 200. Do you prefer this one over the CRJ? They're both great. They're both really fun to fly. I enjoy flying the CRJ. I just don't think anybody likes watching the CRJ fly. There's very few. Like, the views are always way down when we fly the CRJ. What is the magenta circle between the F and the S on the left side of the PFD? The magenta circle, that is your profile. So that's your climb profile. So you're either going to be above, below, or right on par. I believe that's your profile. So there's 18,000 feet. We're already at standard barometric pressure, so we're looking good there. We can actually... Oh, that's how you set that. Okay. There you go. So we can set that at 200 now. You're already descending? Nice. That is your speed, fast or slow. There you go. That's your profile speed. Man, I love the views doing this flight. Again, we're going to do the next flight like as a sunset and nighttime arrival into Vegas, so that'll be fun. Did you buy the BAE 146? They actually sent it to me, John. I'm just... I had a little bit of a spiel before about kind of my position on it and why I haven't flown it yet, and if I do plan on flying it, I'm still on the fence with it, man. I bought the X-Plane version of that aircraft, and I think I flew it for all of... a week, and I've never touched it again. It's just not really my type of style of aircraft. Yeah, I don't know. Is it possible to switch the bird fuel weights to pounds? Yes. It's not in the tablet though. It's in the actual like the flight manager that you get with it. So yeah. Why are you? Why am I? It's a great question. I'm not sure why I am. I don't really know. I was wondering if you're using a 1080p monitor. I find it quite hard to read the instruments on 1080p. I am. Yep. I am. Maybe you're sitting too far back. I see a bunch of people that like tend to fly the simulator like this, and I'm very confused at why you would want to put your camera angle at something like this. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having a camera angle that is, you know, find the camera angle that works for you, man. Find the camera angle where you're zoomed in enough where you can read all the instruments and see out the windows comfortably, you know? I don't understand the logic of this being your view. Yeah, it looks cool and I can see everything in the flight deck, but like, yeah, it's not meant for that, you know? Hey, Gap, are the wings that stiff in real life? They are, yes. As far as what I've been told, yeah. How does Toronto look in this simulator? Amazing? Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah. Looks real good. So I see a top of climb right there. I don't see a top of descent. Oh, I see a top of descent up there. Okay, we're fine. Made the mistake on my message. Was going to ask you about the BA 145, but you already answered my question. I was just joking with you, man. Yeah, like I said, never say never, right? You guys know that if you've been watching my channel long enough. Never say never. I'm never going to just like not fly an airplane, but just as the time being right now, I'm finding it kind of difficult to find time and yeah, the BAE 146. Listen, I'm not taking anything away from Just Flight. I think it's an amazing aircraft. It's just really not for me. It's one of those ones that's like just not for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I tend to have my camera decently wide. I just like having a good view over the entire deck. I mean, like I said, anybody, it's your simulator, right? You choose what you want. I just find it extremely difficult to operate anything when I have my view sucked back like that, and I find it even hard to like manipulate some of the dials and stuff like that. So I always find that I always, like, if you look at a majority of my views, I have like, the autopilot panel within like I can, manipulate everything into here almost in all my aircraft that I fly. Yeah. Looks like we're going to cruise for like 40 miles once we get up to climb at 30,000 feet. I think I forgot to do my TCAS. Should probably do that because there might be other aircraft that we might be coming up upon. SB, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Are flaps 3 takeoff normal in an E321? Anyone know? Taking a heavy 321 out of EIDW and just need to use flaps 2 or 3 for short runway takeoff. I don't know in the 321. I know in the 340 they do flaps 3 takeoffs. I've heard of that one. I don't know in the 321. That's a good question. I really would know. V1 would be able to answer that awesomely. He'd be able to properly answer that for us. I think he's type rated on the 321. I'm not sure, Kevin. It's a good question though. I don't know. You like this plane better than the BA? I just find this like, yeah, this is much more my type of aircraft, Def Dragon, what's up, man? Is the cockpit view you have now a default view, or can you customize it? You can customize it, man. You can customize any view. And what I always suggest to people, like if you're used to X-Plane, I went in, one of the very first things that I did when I got this simulator was I went in and I changed the camera controls to basically manipulate the way that X-Plane does. So yeah. Flaps 3 is a common in short field ops. V1 has an awesome video out of Burbank explaining it. There you go. I knew he would. That's awesome. Very cool. It is an SOP. Some airlines use flap 3 when they have the 319, 20, and 21 to avoid tail strikes. There you go. Which makes sense. Outworld in Toronto is a 747 engine cups. Nice. It's interesting, most of the European simmers really like the BA 146, but most of the Americans are flying the MD-80. I mean, that's because, like, that's what, right? Like, the BAE was much more popular in Europe, right? So a lot of those guys have flown on that airplane plenty of times. Like I said here, Air Canada operated the BAE 146 for, I think, 2 years. I was fortunate enough to fly on the airplane a couple times. I was actually really fortunate enough to fly jump seat actually on a BAE 146. But yeah, like I said, it's just more so the release. Like this is like much more my style of airplane. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the BAE 146, but yeah, just for myself, this is more up my alley of flying, if you will. More comfortable with this, more recognizable, if you will. How does this hand fly? Chewie struggled with his first landing. Earlier it was default sense settings and the auto throttle off. He had auto throttle for the second landing and adjusted settings, and he did much better. The only thing that I've changed is the roll. That's the only thing that I've changed. I've just changed the roll sensitivity. That's pretty much it. Again, once we get to cruise, we'll bump this over to the cruise page. Yeah, I haven't touched anything with the pitch. I haven't really noticed any problems with that. I think it hand flies really well. You just have to make sure that you've got your trim settings properly. The trim can, I mean, just like on any of these longer style airplanes, the trim can absolutely kill you. So I always tell people, you know, my trim was a little bit off flying into St. Martin yesterday, and we were constantly making, like, you know, nose actions down and stuff. So yeah, just make sure your trims are set properly. I find that helps. Where'd you get that captain shirt? I actually got it originally on Amazon for funny story, quick little story. Originally got this shirt because we were going to do a Halloween stream where I was going to dress up as a real pilot, and then it kind of just went from there, man. Yeah. Is a return flight happening? It is. Yeah, absolutely. When is the Cap Vegas aka Smitty channel starting? Good question. I'll have to ask him. All right, time for some stretch. Gonna go with stretching with some modified banana today. Smitty Vegas Simulator 22. Don't worry, man. We'll get Smitty back up here and we'll get him on stream again. I think he enjoyed it. I think you guys were nice enough to get him back on stream. I remember the descent into LA is quite long and extended. It's quite a long, extended approach. So we need to sign a petition to get Smitty on the channel. How many signatures can we get? Smoke any of the BC goodies you brought back yet? Of course, I'm almost all done. But I got to be real with you, Kevin. The website that I order from, BC, is just so much better. Is there going to be a replay? Wait, what? Is that for me? Kazu! Thank you again for the support, man. I appreciate you as always. You should be fine, Kazu.
A bit scared of flying on VATSIM because English is not my first language and I have a heavy accent, but maybe one day. Also, my daughter was happy when you say no floaties, so I thank you for that. Night.
No worries, Kazu. Thank you very much for the support, man. I appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's extremely kind. It's asking me to reset my altitude. So before we do that, let's take a quick little look here at the Angel 4 arrival. We need to be at 12,000 at Circus. So let's plug 12,000 in here, and we'll pull the... we'll pull it. It's going to give us an alt. So that's good. And we should be starting our descent here momentarily, guys. Believe it or not, just like that. Short little cruise today. Top of descent in about 10 miles. So here we go. And there's that marine layer coming in right now. Another thing that I'd like to point out is this aircraft does have a terrain radar, by the way. So you can turn it on right here. Terrain radar does work. It works actually quite well. So I highly suggest, if you're flying in any mountainous or terrain or something like that, definitely helps. Huge no floaties to you, Kazu. Thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we going to be doing a replay today? Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Let me just make sure that I've got my replay flight recording tool up and running. Screen's going to go blank for a second. Just don't mind that. All right, cool. So we've got our flight recorder up. So yes, we will get a replay, and we're going to make sure that the aircraft starts its descent, which it should here any second. And there we go. Aircraft is descending down into LAX. How's Daisy Cap? She on the balcony today? Nope, she's on the couch. I wore her out today. We had a nice WALK. She found a nice stick, and we were throwing the stick for her. Have you tried the MD-80 with the blue cockpit interior? I don't know if I have, Elias. I think I just have it all set to automatic right now, so it's just whatever airline operates what color. Also coming into LAX from the 77 from JFK. Very cool. Which program are you using for the flight recorder, Cap? It's literally called Flight Recorder. Wait, LA Center just came online? Interesting. How come I haven't got a contact me? Maybe I'll go over to LA Center right now. 35.55. It must have just come online.
LA Center Delta 1733, ready descending with the MG4 arrival into Los Angeles.
Delta 1733, squawk 7267.
Was that 7260?
7267.
That's him giving me a contact
Could
me.
you raise your mic volume by any chance?
Others are hearing me.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right? All the goodies from BC have been consumed within a week. I still have a couple.
Cleared ILS from
I still have like, you know, probably like 2 grams or something, but yeah, yeah. Remember, I couldn't leave the house, right, Smitty? I couldn't leave the house when I got home, so it was...
How do you hear me?
I hear you fine.
This flight is a little bold, hence why I'm stretching before departure. Dublin to Seattle. Ooh, baby. You're going to need many stretches going on today. Thunder Center, good morning. Alaska 437, flight level 230, descending on the Angel 4.
Alaska 437, good morning, squawk 7171. Delta 1733, radar contact 14,000 and descend and maintain 4,000, flying about 245, join the runway 24 right, low plaza.
Never been on the Go Transit Change X-Plane Pro. I've heard it's a good service, but...
Delta 4000 heading...
Next month we'll be departing from Jordan to Chicago, World Journadian 747.
That's correct.
Flight time is going to be 12 hours.
Join the runway 24 right,
that's a long one, man.
Cleared ILS runway 24 right approach.
Send maintain 4000, then we're cleared for the approach tracker.
LA Center, hello, Southwest 2803, 29 miles south of the Hector BOR, for level 280.
So it's 2803, good morning, and the squawk 7326.
7326 at 2803.
Couldn't leave the house when you got home? Yeah. Might have tested positive for something. Maybe not. I really haven't spoken about it, so. Random question, but when my parents visit Montreal from New York,
Was 2803, a radar
visiting
contact,
family, but I
flight
can't
level
remember if the
280,
border is still
descending
closed or
24
open. I believe it's open to
24 right,
all vaccinated
information
travelers.
Alpha is current.
Descend via Angel 4 arrival, expecting a 24 right, Southwest 2803, thanks.
Altimeter's 29999. Now you're fine, John. I'm perfectly fine, dude. Like, I had no issues, man. I came back and streamed right away. Like, I did.
Delta 1338,
It's just the test came back positive, so I was trying to be,
1338,
you know,
squawk 7260.
I tested twice while I was away,
7260.
and they came back negative. I tested when I got home, and they came back positive. So it's just one of those
37
things.
radar contact, flight of 180. Can you accept the RNAV, runway 24 right approach, RNAV Zulu?
If we can, we'd like the ILS 25 left, Alaska 437.
Okay. Cross Circus at 14,000, then cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
Circus 14000, cleared ILS 25 left approach, Alaska 437. Thanks.
That was 2803. What's your preference for the approach?
ILS 24 right, Southwest 2803.
Alright, thanks. Descend with the Angel 4 arrival, cross
Right.
Circus at 14,000, then cleared ILS number 24 right approach.
Let's come back here. Let's go to the performance tab. We're going to go to our landing.
Confirm it's Circus at 14,000.
KLAX.
In between 14 12, you can cross
Runway
at 12.
is 25 left.
Yeah, we can cross at 12.
Conditions are dry.
2803, Circus at 12,
We're
cleared
going to do a
ILS
flaps
runway
full.
24 right, Southwest
15 and
2803,
40. Winds were... What were the winds? The winds were 240 at 6.
Los Angeles Center, good morning.
240 at 6.
Down through flight level 240 on the OC2.
Altimeter was 299er.
Morning squawk 7131.
7131.
Outside air temperature was 17 degrees. Reversers, yes. Add 5 knots. Auto brake will be set to medium. And our landing weight, come over here, we'll remove 1,000 off this. So we're going to go with 52.3. 52.3. Insert, calculate. That's our speeds. 126 is what we're looking for. Cool. Where did I head to? I went to Vancouver for a week. All All right, Circus at 1-4. We are now passing through Circus at 1-4.
Might want to expedite
So
your
that's
descent.
perfect. And we can see here that we can now take this down to, what are we intercepting at? We want to intercept at 1900, but I'm going to go 3600.
Radar contact from the 220.
I'm going to put in
Descend with the OC
3600.
And expect number 20 right. I'll put up an 8.
I'm going to pull that. Cool. Aircraft should continue to descend.
20 right. Spirit Wings 87.
Wonderful. Hey, Cap, do you think this aircraft is flyable using the honeycomb yoke? It appears to be a heavy aircraft, so I think the honeycomb may be too cumbersome for its resistance. No, you'll be fine, Phil. You can always adjust the settings, Phil. So this aircraft comes with a load manager, and in the load manager, you can edit. You can edit whatever you need to edit. You should be fine. No worries, anyway.
Spirit Wings 873. Information Zulu's car.
All right, we do have tower online, so we'll make sure we tune to him. So it's going to be on 120950.
Delta 1733.
1733, sorry, say again.
Yeah, you might be a little high in the approach. You're still
All right, let's get some frequencies plugged in here, shall we, friends? So 1099 and 251. 109.9.
We're gonna try to make it with us.
Okay, I can
And
give you a right
251.
360 to establish again if you want.
I got to turn off this mouse acceleration.
1733, just if you skip by 1, we'll let you know.
251 is in there.
Delta
And we've got 200 on our
1338,
decision height, all
4
set.
arrival. Expect number 24 right.
Cool.
Let me
Good.
know if you're able to accept
Does it mean, does the scenery and cloud look better with update 9? No, they definitely do, man. The clouds, there's no more like popcorn clouds. The clouds are much better. They're much smoother as well.
Can you accept the RNAV Zulu runway 25 left approach?
As affirmative, RNAV Zulu 25 left, exit at 951.
Okay, let's write that approach.
Definitely more crisp. Yeah, 100%. Keep in mind, I do run my clouds on ultra though, so they theoretically they shouldn't look much better, right? I'll pause our music after this one and we'll get fully invested in our approach.
Cross circus at below 14,000, cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 25 left approach.
There's 10,000 feet.
Under
We'll get our
14,000 at Circus and cleared RNAV Zulu
heading
25
synced.
left, exit at 951.
Delta 1338 cross circus at below
Landing lights are coming on,
14,000, cleared RNAV
as well as
Zulu
wing
runway
lights.
24 right approach.
Circus at below 14,000, cleared on Zulu 24 right, 1338.
Okay, go around, EPR limit selected.
Delta 1733, looks like you made it. Is everything okay? Delta. Thank you. Delta 1733, contact tower, good day.
Have you had the issue the
Tower, bye-bye.
VNAV paused descent at 10,000, never
Air Canada
recommences descent? Nope.
7, contact tower,
I've not, Tom.
12095, good day.
Thanks for the kind words, Zaid. Appreciate that, man. Wish you all the best in your endeavors, dude. Ominous down there right now. Sheesh.
Spirit Wings 873, expect the RNAV Zulu.
Yeah, I need to get the
runway 20
Allegiant
right.
for sure.
Expect the RNAV Zulu 20 right and the information Zulu on board. Spirit Wings
On the flight back, you're going to be Alaska 737 MAX 8. Nice. Make sure we don't have any speed restrictions here. I don't see any speed restrictions. I see 270 at Circus. Don't really see any other speed restrictions here, so we should be fine. Coming in through that marine layer. So crazy to see this. When I was in San Diego, you'd wake up every morning and it would be cloudy. And, you know, by usually like 9 or 10 a.m. Pacific time, it would, you know. Allegiant Livery on FlightSim.to should be updated for load manager soon. Very cool.
Spirit Wings 873, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 5,000.
Left 080, descend maintain 5,000. Spirit Wings 873.
So we've got localizer now.
Alaska 437, confirm you're established in the islands.
Affirm we are established on the ILS. Alaska 437.
Alright, contact tower, have a good day.
Over to tower. Thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Alaska 437.
Spirit Wings.
Careful takeoff runway 255. Jake Blue skip into 6.
The ocean fog. You got it, man. Yep, that marine layer it's called. So we don't have glide slope quite yet. We do have localizer. I was going to say there's glide right there, so we can just bang on the ILS just like that. Cool. We get our slats extended. It's going to help manage our speed. We can keep 170.
Slats extended.
Slats extended. I'm going to go speed select. I'm actually going to plug in 190 for now. Tower, hello, Alaska 437, ILS 25 left. Still about 15 miles out.
Alaska 437, hello, Los Angeles Tower, winds 240 at 6, runway 25 left, clear to land. You're following company traffic. 5 mile final.
25 left, clear to land, Alaska 437, thanks.
Alaska 437, if able, do me a favor, slow down to your minimum approach speeds for it.
Slowing down for minimum approach speed, not a problem, Alaska 437. All right, well, let's go flaps.
JetBlue 726, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.55, so long.
He wants us all the way down minimum approach speed, which was 126.
Really good a lot, so take care, bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Let's go ahead and throw the gear out. Should have paused the music, my bad.
Flaps 15.
LA Tower's bearing 1570, short of Charlie 7, ready for taxi with Alpha.
Flaps.
Short wings 1570, come out, make a left turn on Bravo, go all the way down to Bravo 1, hold short runway 25 right.
Flaps 28.
Left turn on Bravo, all the way down to Bravo 1, and we'll hold short.
And there's 170, we can go flaps full for landing.
777, where are you going into the ramp at, sir?
Flaps 4.
Delta 1733, request taxi at Delta Terminal.
Delta 1733,
marker.
runway 24 left, make a left on Echo, go all the way down to Terminal 2.
I'm going to remove the auto throttle.
We'll cross 24 left, take a left on Echo, and we'll go to Terminal 3 at the Delta Terminal.
I'll make sure that our ground spoiler,
Traffic.
medium auto brake. Cool. Looking good. Stabilizer motion. My airplane. Enjoy the arrival, friends. 1,000 feet. Daniel, thanks so much, man. First class membership. Huge no floaties to you, Daniel. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. It's extremely kind. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right, watch our speed here. Looking good. He's on short final. I feel a go around, but I'm not quite sure. If he can get off the runway.
777, no delay when able, exit the runway right.
We'll see.
And good morning, LA Tower, Southwest 2803 on the ILS at 24 right.
Southwest 2803, Los Angeles Tower, winds 240 at 6.
Not quite sure what happened there. It was like a weather update or something.
Runway 24 right, cleared land, Southwest 2803.
400.
They like bumped us way above glide slope there. That was
Air Canada 777, no delay, get off the runway, exit the right.
300.
Yeah, guy, got you there. Now come down to hotel, make a right on Juliet, cross runway 25 right, make a right on Bravo, left on Charlie 9.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nose down gently.
Alaska 437, welcome to Los Angeles, sir. Are you going with everybody else?
We're good for Charlie 8, I believe, yes. Let's go 437.
Alaska 437, 180, exit 118, right, contract with you nearest master.
2 in reverse. 180, exit the runway. Alaska 437.
60 knots.
60 knots, reverser stowed. Hey.
Cross runway 25 right, make a right on Bravo on the other side, and then left onto Charlie 9.
Welcome. Don't stop on the runway. I don't know why it's
LA
doing
Center,
this.
exit 951, RNAV, Zulu, runway 25 left.
Jet 951.
Welcome.
Los Angeles Tower, winds 240 at
Friends?
6, runway 25 left, clear to land.
The recorder didn't work. I was fighting to try and get the recorder going. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a replay of that landing. That was a nice landing, though. I felt like that was real smooth.
Alaska
In the touchdown
437,
zone.
Hotel, right on Juliet. You're going to follow the A320 and then make a right on Bravo, make a left on Charlie 8, go right into the ramp, sir. Thank you for flying in.
Hotel Juliet Charlie will follow the Air Canada and into Charlie 8, and we'll see you soon for the departure out of here. Alaska 437, thanks.
Not a problem.
All right,
Following the
cool.
Canadian.
Right. Let's go. Flaps
Never
clean.
thought I'd be able to say that one.
Flaps and spoilers.
Alaska 1570, runway 25
Good.
right at Bravo 1, line up and wait. Traffic crossing downfield. I'll get you airborne as soon as you pass it.
Wing lights can come off.
25 right,
Nose light to dim. Landing lights are coming off. Welcome to LAX, my friends. Not a bad landing. Felt nice. Felt smooth. Let's go and get the APU switch on.
Delta 1338, Los Angeles Tower, winds 240 at 6, runway 24 right, number 2, clear to land. Traffic's on a 5-mile final.
Wants us to follow this guy. All right. You guys didn't hear a clearance? He gave me clearance way before, guys. He cleared me to land at about, as soon as we contacted him. If you go back to when we're on about a 12-mile final, holy FPS suck here. Wow. FPS is terrible.
Wings 1570, winds 240
yeah, he cleared us to land almost immediately when we contacted him. I was very surprised we didn't get a go around there, to be honest with you.
Zach Jet 951, you're going to the GA ramp, correct?
APU gens are on. APU
That's
bleed is
permanent.
on.
Park at signature, exit jet 951.
He wants us in at Charlie 8. This is going to be Charlie 8, our next left here. Is the FPS bad at YYZ? No, I get pretty decent FPS. For some reason, this one, like whenever I look around, I get terrible. Like as soon as I look to left, 24 FPS. It's the actual terminal itself. It's just not. Again, somebody was mentioning it, like handcrafted airports for Microsoft Flight Simulator just destroy your FPS. It's very true. We also have an FPS use on the ground since Sim Update 9. Yeah, they've said that they're working on it. But Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Hope all is well. All right, let's get the nose light off. We'll stop the chrono here as well. What was the flight time on that? 45 minutes. Wow. Such a crazy short flight, but such an eventful flight. There's always so much going on. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And get our train radar off here as well.
Spirit Wings 1570, contact Los Angeles Center 135.55.
And we can pretty much take any one of these ones.
Center 135.55, Spirit 1570.
There's the Air Canada that was flying with us. When are we going to fly into Seattle? I don't know. Good question. I really don't know, man. Sorry. We landed with a little bit more fuel. We're supposed to have 3.2. We have 3.5. It's not bad. All right, let's take this gate here, whatever this is, Bravo or something, 65 Alpha. Sure. 65 Alpha, that's the one for us. So it's doing that thing again where, like, kind of wants to stop.
Southwest 2803.
Flight time barely allowed for proper stretching. Half a stretch. Didn't even. Are we doing another leg? Yeah, we're going back to Las Vegas at nighttime. We're going to pretend that we spend the day here in Los Angeles. We all had a great day. Spent the day here, and now we're
left and
at nighttime. We're going to go back to
Southwest
Vegas.
2803.
Right, that should be good there. Park brakes coming on. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. We've got the EPU on. We've got the EPU bleeds on. That's all looking good. We can go ahead and engine number 1, engine number 2. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen.
Jet 951, welcome to Los Angeles. Go all the way down to the past signature, then exit the runway left. Alpha to the gate with me.
Seatbelt sign off. And jetway attached. There we have it. Beautiful. What a great flight. Absolutely awesome. Jetway should be connecting. How's the park job? We're getting real good on parking this bad boy too. We just take a second to take that all in right there. No guidance. No guidance system. Nothing. And we're about I don't know, 2-3 inches from the chalk line. Not bad, friends. We're getting good. We're getting good at it. Sweet. Sounds need some work. Yes. They're landing 1s and 2-6 right today. I don't know what I want to do. Probably 1 Smitty, because we could actually land into the city. I don't know. I guess we're going to be with LA. LA Center is going to cover LAS, Vegas, I think. So, yeah. Heat cap your track air sensor below, above the monitor. I'm interested in the system, but I'm worried that my large monitor won't allow it due to the sensor placement. It is above my monitor. It sits on it, and it's about this high, I would say. Yeah, about that high when I'm sitting at my chair. It works pretty well though, and the monitor, the actual little the little camera itself is like, you can pretty much bend it any way. You can have it pointing down, you can have it pointing up. So it's as long as these things look at it evenly, you'll be fine. So Mr. Young, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for being a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there we go, friends. First flight in the books. Had a beautiful landing there. What was the landing rate? What did it give us? 140 something? What did it say? 146, 143? Nice landing. I'm happy with that one. It was real smooth, real nice in the touchdown markers. Speed got a little bit away from us there. Something happened on short final. I don't know if the weather updated or something, but it's almost like we bumped up in altitude. It was a little bit weird. A little bit of a weird one, but that's fine. But anyways, beautiful first flight. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Unfortunately, there is no replay. The replay tool seems to be working a little bit weird. So, yeah, awesome first flight. I'm going to throw the tunes on. I'm going to reload the simulator, and then we're going to jump for our nighttime flights. This one's going to be real fun. You're going to want to stick around for this one. We're going to do our nighttime flight back into Vegas. So we're going to depart with the sun setting, land in Vegas when the sun is set. We've got ATC, so it should be awesome. Enjoy the break. I will be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, guys. All right, and my friends, welcome back inside the simulator. Hopefully that break didn't take too long. And we're ready to rock and roll back into LAS. Not LAX, LAS. Just as that sun is setting. I actually want to, just going to change that here by, take off a couple minutes. Should be good right about there. I want to depart just as that sun is setting. So, sweet. Welcome back inside the sim. We're heading back into Las Vegas. Should be a wonderful flight. Couple things that I just want to make sure I've got set up here. Let's make sure that this is set here. Looking good. And LRM landing rate monitor for you guys, chat, so you guys can make fun of me if I do a bad landing. All right, sweet. So back on the VetSim network, let's jump inside the aircraft, get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll back into Las Vegas for the flight. So first thing is first, let's come over here. We're gonna get our electronic flight bag turned on. Wonderful. George, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Let's go to our aircraft services. We're going to go to the ground, and we're going to get the GPU on and available. Good. Let's go upstairs. Let's get the master battery switch on. Good. And we'll get the external power on as well. Left side. Autopilot. And right side. Autopilot. Beautiful. Let's get some panel brightness up here. Good. Floodlights can come up here just a little bit as well. That's good. Armor emergency lights. No smoking and seatbelts to the on position. Anti-fog and anti-ice on the windshield on. And we're looking good for now. Let's go spend some time here on the electronic flight bag. We're going to go to the performance tab. Sorry, we're going to go to the weight and balance tab. My apologies. Weight and balance for today's flight. Let's go ahead and we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 49.4. So almost similar to that. So let's go ahead and put 60 passengers. And 60 passengers. Good. And we need to get rid of this. Let's zero these out here for now, and we can go off of that. George Collard Jenkins, thanks so much for support, George. Appreciate you, man. Up into first class. Huge no floaties to you, George. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Guys, let's get a warm welcome to our newest member. Vic, good to see you, my man. How are you, dude? Been a while. Good to see you. Dimitri, welcome back as well. Hope all is well. Sweet, cool. So that's all looking good. Fuel for today's flight, we need, what do we need here? It says we need 6,900. Interesting. So let's put 3,000 in each. Actually, let's do 3,400 in each, and that should be fine. 3,400, and we'll zero this one out. Good. It's gonna give us 6,800. That'll be fine. Cool. So zero fuel weight. We're looking for 49.4. So we need to add about 1,000. So we can add, maybe we'll add some passengers here. 49.4. There we go. Cool. I'm going to go with that. That's good. So we got 130 packs on board today. Fuel is all set up there. Zero fuel weight, 49.4.
Just a quick like
good.
And hello.
Hey.
I'm running ammo missions for Uncle Sam today.
Uh-oh. John, thanks for your support, man. And, of course, thank you for your services. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Even though I'm not American, I'm still going to thank you for the services that you do for your country. Huge no floaties to you, John. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. Hopefully Thursday. We'll be live again Thursday. We're going to be doing some Scandinavian ops. So I'm excited about that one. We're going to be flying the MD-80 up in Scandinavia, which is always going to be fun. Cool. Huge no floaties to you, John. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. So we've got all of this set up. We've got our takeoff CG. We've got our zero fuel weight CG. All of that looks fine and dandy. Sweet. Let's go ahead down here. We'll do our pause init page, and we'll go ahead and get this programmed in. Grab our IRS and throw that into there. Good. We're going to go to the route page. We're going from KLAX over to KLAS. Good. Throw that in there. Wonderful. Cool. I'm happy with that. We're just going to leave that set like that for now. Now, we do have ATC online again. We've got LAX Tower on 120905. So we're going to tune back to him. We're going to grab our clearance out of here. 2095. Good. We've got that set. Cool. And yeah, let's grab our clearance out of here. Los Angeles Tower. Good afternoon again. Alaska 438. IFR clearance to Las Vegas, and we've got information Bravo on board.
Alaska 438, Los Angeles Tower. Thank you for having Bravo. I have a reroute for you. Are you able to accept the Orca 5 departure? Misen transition, Mike, India, Sierra, Echo, November, Rounders 1 arrival into Vegas?
Absolutely not a problem. Alaska 438.
Alaska 438, Raja. Let me read. I'm going to adjust your flight plan on my end for you, and then I'll send you a PDC. Thank you for working with me.
No worries at all. Alaska 438. We can, we've got that down here. So we're cleared into Vegas on the Orca 5, Myson, then the Rounders 1 for Alaska 438 if you just want to do it on your end. Cool.
Almost ready. And then you want to do a vocal or you want me to send it PDC?
Whatever's easier for you. If you just want to send off a PDC, that works as well. Cool.
Alaska 438, you're cleared to the Henry Reid Airport via the Orca 5 departure. Myson transitioned. Rounders 1 arrival. Flying via the SID, except maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Departure is with SoCal approach on 124.5. Squawk 7144.
Alrighty, cleared into Las Wages on the Orca 5, Myson, Rounders 1. Climb to the SID, except maintain 5,000. We'll expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is with SoCal on 124.5, squawk 7144 for Alaska 438.
Alaska 438, that is most professional readback I've heard this morning, sir. Readback correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Call me, let me know what ramp you're coming out of, and I believe it's Charlie 8. Expect runway 25 right for departure.
A firm will let you know what ramp we're coming out of, and we'll expect 25 right for departure, Alaska 438. Thanks.
Now, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell everything else, everybody else that goes to Vegas. I'm your alibi for 25 hours, for 24 hours. At the 25th hour, we got to talk.
Absolutely. I got you. Thank you.
Thank you,
all right,
sir.
cool.
I appreciate it.
All right, so let's go down here. We're going to set up our flight plan. So we're going to go to the departures. We're going to be on the Orca 5 departure.
Las Vegas
So we'll populate that. Orca 5, and we're going to be out of runway 25 right. Good. And we're going to have the Myson transition. So go ahead and route, activate, and execute that one. Good. Let me just turn this down.
Departures with...
There we go. Cool. Rydog, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I love the ETC like this, man. Absolutely awesome. Cool. And then from Myson, we're going to jump on our arrival. So we're going to go to the arrival page here. We're going to go to index. We're going to go back to the arrival. And we're going to plan for the Rounders 1 arrival. So we'll find that here. There's the Rounders 1. And we're going to take it via Myson. And if I had to be a guessing man, they're going to give us 26 left. So I'm going to plug in ILS 26 left. And that is all good. I think we want to take it via Preno. Now, I didn't do this, so bear with me here. I'm just going to set up our charts real quick. C2A.
Hey, John Franco, can you drop off a few cans of M855 for me? Hell, I'm paying for it anyways. If you could throw in some optics too.
That'd be nice, right? Huge love floaties to you, C2A. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you. I hope he's here to hear that. Wait, shit. We're not doing that. Hold on. I got to redo this. So unpin you. So let me type the route. So it's going to be Orca. What's the Orca? Hold on. Cancel. LAX, open. Standard instrument departures. What do they call it? The Orca 5. So I'm going to type that. And actually, I better not. Let's just do this way. We're going to go runway 25 right. Departures. It's going to be the Orca 5 via Myson. Good. And then we're going to go to LAS. And we're going to open up these. And we're going to go to arrivals. We're going to be the Rounders 1 from Myson. Good. I'm going to then remove these guys just like that, and I'm going to save that. There we go. There's our flight. Okay, so now I can get Orca 5 up. Good, and we'll populate that. We're going to read that in a second because I believe that it's a little bit different. We'll get the Rounders 1 up as well, and approach 26 left is what I'm going to expect. And I want it via Preno, and that's what I was checking on that. So I want it via Preno, and we'll execute that. So if we go to the legs page here and we scroll through here, should have Rounders, Betty, Envy, Red and Twaffle, Bourbon, and then radar vectors to Prino, Larry. All right, cool. That all looks good. I'm happy with all of that. Cool. We need to load the aircraft. So, holy FPS when looking this way, man. Let's go to the aircraft services, and we're going to start the boarding process. Good. Jesus, dude. FPS, what's going on? Holy macaroni. Everything looks good with that, so I'm happy with that. So let's go to our init-ref page, and let's plug in some numbers now. So cruise altitude was going to be 290. Our zero fuel weight was 49.4. So we'll populate that. What was the fuel that we had? It was 6.8. I think we had 6.8/N is what we're looking for. Good, and we'll populate that. It's going to give us our gross weight of 56.2. Good. Reserves, I believe, are going to be 3.5. Populate that. Cost index of 35 is fine. Cruise winds 279 at 26. A little bit of a tailwind, but not much. 26. Populate that. ISA deviation is +6 again today, so we'll populate that. And that looks good. Transition altitude is going to be 18,000 feet. Wonderful. Let's go to the takeoff page. Gross weight 56.2. That's what we need to remember. So let's come over here, and we're going to go to the performance tab, and we're going to start punching in some information. So we're sitting on the ground. KLAX. Enter that. Runway. We are. Oh, oops. We wanted 25 right. I did it again. 25 right. Runway conditions are dry. Flaps, we're going to go with a flap 11 again today. That should be perfectly fine. Winds are going out of the... let's update the weather here. Latam, sorry, my friend. Aviator Mal, what's up? Good to see you. Metar KLAX. We'll populate that. Hey, Cap, where do I see my reversers on Simbri flight plan? Reserves? If you're looking at your flight plan, scroll down here, you're going to get your fuel burn. So here's your EFOB, estimated fuel on board, and there's your burn. So estimated fuel on board, if you scroll all the way down, you'll get this number at the end of your flight plan, which means you can see here, it's averaging that we're going to have 4,000 kilos. I put 3.5. You're going to have 4,000, and then you're going to plan to burn is 2.9. So it always shows you that. So EFOB, estimated fuel on board. And P-burn, that stands for your, I believe, your what you're planning on burning. That's where I get the information from. Winds are going to be, after leaving Get Pizza, can I watch? Is that okay? Of course. Yep. 240 at 8. That's going to be good. 240 at 8. Good. And we'll insert that. QNH is 3000. So we'll insert that. Good. Outside air temperature was 18 degrees. Good. Anti-ice will be off. Packs will be on. And what was it? 56.2 is what we want here. So 56.2. And we'll enter that. And we'll calculate that. It's going to give us our V speeds. I'm not going to use, I'm going to use a 40. Should be fine with the select temp, but that's fine. And that's good. Everything looks good there. We've got our V speeds, 29, 34, 43. So we can punch all that information in now. So 129. And if we populate this, it should give us the same information, which it is. 129, 133, 142. That is all the same information that I believe we're having here. 134, 143, 134, 143. There we go. Cool. So we've got all of that in there. That looks good to me. The aircraft is loading. So we'll go back to the weight and balance tab. Oops, nope. Well, I guess we do need that one up too, but aircraft services. We've got half the passengers on board, so that's good. Let's go upstairs. Let's spool up the APU now. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Good. And we'll let the APU spool, and we'll make sure that we've got our fuel pumps on as well, because those will need to be on. And we can continue our flow so we can get our logo lights on. Yaw dampers in the on position. We'll check the stall test. Good. Stall test warning is good. We'll flip this guy and then go to standby and then back to primary. There we go. Good. And ram air is in the off position. Everything's good. We'll make sure that we've got our position lights on. Good. And that's pretty much all set. We're going to put in 5,000 feet here, which was our initial climb. So we'll get 5,000 in. V speeds, we're going to get 153 in here. 153. And FPS is struggling at this airport big time. And we'll get the altimeter 3000. Here we go. And our backup as well. 3000. Good. Cool. Overhead, everything looks good. APU bleed system is on. APU generators are on. You hear the bus transfer. We can flip this over to the APU gen. And that's good. We can now remove the external power to the off position. Wonderful. And we'll come down here and we'll go to the ground services, remove the GPU. Beautiful. And now we're just waiting for the stairs and doors. We can now turn on our hydraulic pressure as well. Good. And with that, we can keep the aft stairs open until we're fully boarded. We've got 95 of 130. Pardon me. So everything looks good there. And I'm going to set initial climb 2000 in here. Good. And it's going to be runway heading. I believe it's like 255 or something we'll put in. 255 should be fine. Cool. Sweet. We've got all that. Shadowfy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Pardon me. Okay. Cool. I'm doing well, man. Just waiting for the last 25 passengers to board, and we'll be good to go. What are the main issues with this plane? I don't know if there's any issues. The sounds? The sounds would be the big one if I were to choose something, but other than that, the aircraft's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. All right, you're going to come off. We're going to select Takeoff Flex on this guy, and I'm going to put in 40. I think that should be fine. And we'll turn you off. Can even go with 45 today. How about that? All right, cool. I'm happy with all of this. This is all looking good. Altimeter is all set. We're just waiting for the final passengers to come on board here. 12 more passengers. And we're going to be good. We've got the APU on and available, so we're looking good. Is the autopilot all right? Autopilot's great, man. Yep. VNAV, LNAV, everything about the autopilot seems to work great, man. Haven't had any issues. You can see here we've got all of our doors open, so we're going to wait for all of those to close as well. Is the Maddog worth $80? It depends, man. That's really on you. Like, I have no clue how you should be spending your money. I don't know if it's going to be worth it for you. Is it worth it for me? Yes. But that's, you know, that's a completely different experience, right? It's worth it for me. So I don't know. I can't really tell you if it's worth it for you. I don't know your flying style, you know? I really don't know. Hard to say. Are you inhibiting VNAV descent in any way, or are you just setting your bottom altitude, the MCP? Yeah, as long as you've got VNAV on, like after departure, you've armed VNAV. You just reset. You remember you have to pull, right? You got to pull the... But other than that, yeah, you're fine. All right, all of the passengers are on board. All of the doors are closed. Beautiful. Head back to the performance tab. We'll leave that there. We'll go back overhead. Everything is looking good up here. We've got EPU. We've got EPU bleed. Everything's good. They've gave us a ring. Everything is set there. I'm going to go ahead and close the doors. That wasn't the doors. Close the doors. And I'll make sure that our squawk code is in here that we were given, which was 7144. Plug that in, 7144. And we'll turn that on in reporting. Good. We'll mode C it. Good. And we're good to go. Let's go to pushback. We'll remove the jetway. Go to pushback. Pre-plan. Do you regret quitting your job for flight sim streaming? Absolutely not. Who would do that? I mean, it's one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it's also one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done. There is something extremely satisfying about working for yourself and you being the boss, and you know, there's obviously it's an extremely rewarding process. I've also never worked this hard in my life, and I will say that. Most people think like it's really easy to just become like a streamer and life is set, and maybe it is, dude, for like the, you know, the Call of Duty and the you know, those to the Fortnite streamers and stuff. But for people that are streamers in, like, you know, not so popular you know, stuff on Twitch or on YouTube, it's, you're constantly working, man. You're constantly networking. You're constantly trying to better yourself. And so yeah, anti-collision lights are coming on. We're about to move. Look at that bad boy sitting there all pretty. That sun is just set. The frames are absolutely abysmal. Good job, Asobo. I don't know what they did. Frames are real bad over the last little bit. Even after Sim Update 8, the frames have been not very good. Okay, we're looking good. We got bleed pressure. We got duct pressure. Everything is set there. We're looking good. Seatbelt signs are on. The door should be closed. Cool. Let's go ahead and park brake will be released. And I want to get the marker off. I don't want you on. I agree. I've struggled the first 2 times streaming, but now I get more. When I start going again, it will be a bit easier. There you go, man. Yep. What Pushback app do I use? It is called Pushback by Ambitious Pilots. It's available on flightsim.to. Cool. Let's make sure our pneumatic valves are closed. Good. And we should be starting our push here any second. Everything's good up there. Why are you not moving? Oh. I might have already turned off my park brake. There we go. I did. Alright. Upstairs. Engine system B on. Start pump on. Engine number 2 to start. Sounds audibly like we have a good start. We're looking for 20% N2 before we introduce fuel. You know that you're doing things properly because it won't go above 10 if you didn't set things up properly. And here comes 20%. We're going to introduce fuel to engine number 2. There she goes. Here comes our turn. Yeah, turn me away from the terminal, please. Give me FPS. A little bit of an aggressively fast turn, but that's okay. Alright, we got a good start on engine number 2. On and stabilized. Start switch to the off position. EGT is alive and well, and 2% is stabilized, as well as EPR. Good. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. And park brake can come on. And again, looking for 20% N2 before we introduce fuel. Pushback guy drank too much coffee. Yeah, Cap, what do you think about the Just Flight BA 146? I think it's a great airplane. It looks really good. It's just not for me, on it, if I'm just being honest. So, yeah. Anyone see anything from FT on this bird yet? Nope, I haven't. What aircraft am I free to be pushing back in my sim? A 737 MAX? I don't know. Is this you right here? You're definitely not a MAX. I really hate when people do that too. Push back right in front of you. It's like, should have a little bit of airport courtesy. You can, if you see that somebody's pushed back, you can, you know. Anyone, sorry, I got that one. Do you run 1080p so you get better performance, or just prefer 1080p? Both. Both. Yeah. Always had 1080p monitors, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, if
both.
I could please have your attention to review some important safety information. In preparation for departure, be certain that your seatbelt is straight up, your tray table is stowed, and that your
Alright, cool. We've got 2 good engines. Let's get our APU gen off, APU off, APU bleed off, packs over to the auto system. Ignition start to the off position. Start pump is off as well. And this is all looking good. We'll make sure our pitot heat's onto capped. And we're good. Now you're a MAX. I don't know what you just did, but you are now a MAX airplane. Are the V-speeds only settable with flaps, or is it just like the rotate? Nah, you can set them before. You just use your gross weight. So you use your takeoff weight, and then you apply them that way. Are you a real pilot? No, I'm not.
No. And Chili 603, sorry about that. Your PDC was just sent, and I apologize for the delay, gentlemen.
No worries at all. Thank you very much, Chili 603.
Walker 720, contact approach 124.5.
Auto departure, Walker 720, we'll see you.
KTO 102 at the landing point, right to full left ready for takeoff.
Flight 102, continue holding short traffic on the runway. I'll get them airborne here in just a minute.
Holding short from our last hands out.
Be sure to secure your mask first.
Air Canada jets. Interesting.
Smoking is not permitted in any area of the aircraft at any time. Tampering, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detector is prohibited by law. On behalf of the flight crew, welcome aboard.
The plane in front of you had to identify a crisis. I thought it was an A320. It was a weird one. Yeah. Are you real Canadian? No. How long, how big is the AIG model matching? I don't know. 10, 12 gigs?
Delta 2126, RNAV.
In the first flight, the Maddog.
Ray winds 240 at 8, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left,
Right.
RNAV to Delray, Delta 2166.
Thanks for being patient, we appreciate you.
It's no problem.
So again, this is why I kind of always say, just watch what you're doing and watch where you're pushing. Because now we've just been sitting here for
say your call sign for me one more time.
3+ minutes waiting for the aircraft in front of us to start his engines.
I knew I had that right in my head and I just got it wrong. Your PC is on its way, sir.
Excellent. Take your time.
Did you get that?
Cap, are you on Volanta? I don't. I use Sim
Very much
Toolkit Pro.
affirmative.
Okay.
Sim Toolkit Pro. Advice on how to learn how to sim at this level. Watch streamers, man. Watch streamers, watch content creators, watch people that do this for a living, you know?
Bravo, all the way down to Bravo 1.
Practice, 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 man. You're not going to get better if you're not practicing. It's just a fact, you know?
Can you text, please?
Delta 2166, contact approach 124.5.
Requesting I Heart VAT Sims. Yeah, we can get some I Love VAT Sims in
Delta
chat today for sure.
2166,
See you, sir.
Yep.
Flight 102, runway 24 left, caution work turbulence, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 24
Do you know about
left,
Dan and the theory about him being Canadian? No clue. Pull an XP72 and taxi around him. No. Not going to do that. As much as I would love to do that, I'm not going to do that. I just politely try and teach people proper airport, just have a quick look around you, you know, see what's going on. It's not that hard.
LA Tower, Delta 2778, request taxi.
Delta 2778, Charlie, Delta
What is he
9,
doing there
right
so
turn
long?
echo,
Starting
hold
his
short,
engines
left
and getting
one.
everything ready.
Delta 9, right turn echo, 24 left, hold line for Delta 2778.
Flap set. Auto brake to take off.
Alaska 646, Los Angeles Tower.
Second for Alaska 646.
Heard a lot for watching you, Jeff Alvando, and other streamers. I'm not quite there yet myself for ATC. Hey, Harold, you'll get there, man. You'll get there, dude. And I promise you, as soon as you do get it, it's going to come as second nature, man. Listen, dude, I used to be scared shitless, Harold. I remember flying on VATSIM and flying on Pilot Edge and literally being scared shitless. So, don't be shy, man. I mean, that's just, yeah. How well does the MD-80 perform? Really well. I enjoy it. Aero Mexico 7-3.
I'm not trying to bother you, sir. You coming out of the ramp now?
A firm, we were just going to call you now. We're coming out Charlie 8 for Alaska 430.
Hey, you've got the company 787 ahead of you, right?
A firm 7-3, but yeah, we could follow.
Runway 25 right, and I'll have a wheels up time for you here in just a moment.
I will follow the company traffic in North Alaska 430. All right, let's get our nose light on.
Alaska 646, can we change our flight plan to burn 737 MAX 800?
I can change your aircraft type, yes.
Thank you.
You're going to start boarding. It's getting dark here. There you go. And we just missed the sunset, unfortunately, with all the delays getting out of here. Busy. Everybody wants to do these routes with us. These are fun routes to do, man. SoCal Ops is some of the best.
Air Canada.
Do you use anything from Auto Matching or just VPilot? No, I use
Charlie,
AIG.
Left turn on Bravo, runway 25 right, full length, follow the company traffic. Sorry, follow the Alaskan E3. No, MD82.
They stepped on each other there.
Flight 102, Arnav Delray, winds 240.
Flight directors are on.
Runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24 left.
Vert speed 2,000 feet per minute. And heading is good. 5,000 is checked and in. We're good. Good to go, my friends. Looking forward to the A220? Yes. What route are you planning for the 737 when it comes out? Not sure.
Charlie, taxi, Bravo.
Not sure yet.
2604.
Took you 2 days to install the AIG, and I still have some airlines left to install. Yeah, it's quite the process, man. It's definitely quite the process. Dude, the FPS is just brutal.
You're going to follow behind him to runway 25 right, and just confirm you're going to Vegas.
I haven't seen this bad FPS in quite a while, man.
Did you get the advisory?
We're not even hitting 30. Well, now we're hitting 30, but because we're leaving the terminal.
Okay, thanks.
Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. What's SoCal, Southern California?
Taxi, just in case it's a little while.
Not a problem.
And United 2604, following the MD80, 25 right.
Well, Malik, good to see you.
Tower stuff,
Hope all's well. Thanks for stopping by.
Charlie 5 short of Charlie for taxi.
Skyfleet 1701, hold short of Charlie for me. Let me get these other guys steaming out.
There's actually really good FPS for me in JFK, man.
Actually, just hold on. I'll get you read it out. I promise.
And Delta 2778 ready to go.
Delta 2778, runway 24 left on Delray, winds 240 at 8, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Arnav Delray 24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 2778.
Any tower, land Chile 603 with information Bravo, ready to taxi.
I was so good hearing the other day that you flew down to Tampa a bunch as a kid. I've lived here my whole life. Did you enjoy it? Remember that part of Tampa you went to, the beaches, I guess? Dude, I love Tampa, man. I've been going to Tampa almost every year since I was a kid. My great-grandparents had a beautiful condo there right on the water in
well, Land Chile, no, 603, not a problem.
Largo, Key Largo and Largo areas where I've usually gone. Indian Rocks Beach. I don't know if you're familiar with the area. So they had a condo on Indian Rocks Beach. I always spent time there. So would you say Sim Toolkit Pro? Yes, you can put exclamation point banner in chat, Peter. That also provide a bunch of information for you.
Charlie 6, 1 engine taxi, Land Chile 603.
When was the last time you were down here? Okay, I'm in Indian Rocks. My cousin has a place there too. Last time I was there, it's been a while, man. My grandmother sold her place, I think, in like 2016, 2017. I think that was the last time I was there. 2015 or 2016, somewhere around then. 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago.
Alaska 646, well, that time is going to be around 1842, so in about a minute after the Air Mexico departs, you'll get airborne.
Fished off the Reddington Pier. I unfortunately don't know where that one is.
1.4 for 3,000.
LAX is renowned to have the biggest FPS hit. Yeah, LAX is really bad for FPS. I know that.
Isn't that 135.55?
No, it's 124.5.
Yeah, hopefully we get another expo down in Florida, man. I love Florida, dude. I love Florida, especially being out on the coast like that. It's beautiful. It's that new big stadium, isn't it?
I-102, contact approach,
weird, like
4.5.
Contact approach, 102. Thank you for control, bye.
Alright, so let's brief ourselves here on this departure here quickly. So we're going to be on a heading of 236.
Well, I'll offer you something. A, I am very light. I can climb like a homesick angel, and I don't mind taxiing all the way to the north side for 24 left.
Starfleet 1701, that is probably the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Any favorite taxi base, Charlie. Go down to Lima, make a right on Lima, go northbound to Echo.
We've been to the SoFi Stadium, and it's very nice, very cool. Is Euro Truck going to return? Yep, we're doing it this month, man.
Right turn Charlie, right
this
turn
month,
Lima,
the month
right
of May is
Echo,
Euro Truck
all
month.
the way 24 left, then there's
You
the
Canadians in
SkyWest,
Florida, hey man, it's nice.
I see one.
Hey Cap, do you get real life liveries in the AI
looking
planes
at
in
Charlie
offline
6.
mode? I don't know that. Sorry. I don't ever really fly offline, and if I do, I don't have traffic. There's a couple of things that you can use. I forget what it is. Can't you use AIG for that as well, I think?
Come all the way
I
out
don't know.
Bravo, make a left on Bravo, go all the way down to the end, and I'll get you sequenced in for your departure time.
Left on Bravo all the way to the end, SkyWest 335.
Air Mexico 645, RNAV Docker winds 240 at 8, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Out of Mexico.
25 right, clear for takeoff.
Look at that livery, dude. That is sexy.
Alaska
Those lights
646,
come on.
caution what Childerz, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Then I wait after departure in traffic, Alaska 646.
There he goes. Cool as hell, man. That looks awesome.
Alaska 438, wheels up time is roughly 1851, sir.
No worries. Thanks so much. Alaska 438.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
No. I appreciate you guys all for being patient. Thank you.
Do you like your subscribers? I love my subscribers. Yes. Love the light spill too of the position lights. It's going to be a nice breakout.
645, contact departure now, 124.5.
24.5.
Ciao. Okay, I'll talk about it.
You can see there Mexico departing.
And there goes my flight sim.
No. Is that Aero Mexico? It was.
Tower, that guy just passing Charlie 9 by now? Is he on Charlie or on Bravo?
Looks like Land Chili 603 made a wrong turn onto Charlie.
Yeah, and he went right through me.
Land Chili 603 making next right, then make a left on Bravo, go all the way down to Bravo 1.
Can I get some I Love VAT Sims in chat, please?
Perch and right whenever left on Bravo, I thought you told me to join Charlie.
No, sir, I was trying to get you down to Bravo, but that's my mistake.
And he went right through me.
Hey, Land Chili, this is the stuff. Did you see me on Charlie?
Yeah, but it's, there's a lot of airplanes that are not on VATSIM, so...
Yeah, and so you decided to go through me. Thank you so much.
Hey, calm down, gentlemen.
That was all.
Oh, shit, dude. He's like
Alaska 646, RNAV.
You'd be upset, man.
0 at 8, runway 25 right.
Oh,
shit.
I love VATSIM. That's why we have the emoji. They have their own emoji. I love VATSIM. VATSIM is my favorite. Nice flight, Mr. Alaska. It's Monday for everybody today. Don't worry.
Alaska 438,
We'll all
caution weight
live.
turbulence, departing 737, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
25 right, light up and wait, Alaska 438. Landing lights coming on. Nose light. Strobe lights. Oh, man. Let's go. tender moments on VATSIM, they're always a good time, Andy. Always a good time on VATSIM. This kind of thing would not happen on Pilot Edge. You're correct. I just wasn't comfortable enough flying this airplane on Pilot Edge. We could have done it on Pilot Edge.
Rolls up time 1849.
1849. Thanks, Alaska 438. P-51 just flew over your house. Very cool. This is VATSIM. Why do they sound so clear? Usually there's a neat static or radio effect.
Contact SoCal
I use a audio mixer, and for whatever reason, the VATSIM servers have some type of like codec that, like, I guess they don't want you changing your voice or something, and it falls under the line of it. So it basically thinks I'm changing my voice, so it just makes it's inaudible if I have it turned on. So I have to turn off the realistic radio effect, unfortunately. Otherwise, it's just an absolute shit show. Pun intended. It's quite bad. Okay. We wait. Yeah. It is anyway. Time to put the pedal to the metal. Oh, baby. We got 186 on the EPR limit today. EPR limit. Nice lineup of aircraft. Got a United 319. Got an Air Canada Jets 319. We've got a United Express RJ. Who else we got over here? Is that it?
Alaska 438, RNAV Docker, winds 240 at 8, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, 25 right, clear for takeoff, Alaska 438. All right, friends, throttle's up. Let's go. Chrono's on. Yep. Auto throttle is engaged. Toga is set. Nose down pressure. Uh-oh, shit, I forgot my stabilizer. I thought I had it. I'm just off. Hold on. We're fine.
Takeoff thrust is set.
There we go. Cool. Takeoff thrust is set. I had to move it just a little bit more. I just forgot. I was starting to move it, and then I didn't. Clamp is set. We're looking good. 45. Airspeed's alive. Thank you. We're neutral. Rotate. Nice and smooth. There we go. We're flying. Positive rate. Gear up. Up and away.
Alaska 438, sir. Please check your stabilizer next time. We'll blame the first officer this time. But contact approach 124.5. Have a good one, sir.
100% was the first officer. Over to departure. Thanks for wonderful ATC, man. We'll catch you soon. Alaska 438.
You see, I love your face.
All right, 24.5. We're good. SoCal, good afternoon. Alaska 438, 1,600.
Alaska 646, climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000, Alaska 438. All right,
Alaska 438, that was not for you. Alaska 646, climb and maintain 13,000.
This gets me, man. I'm always...
Second for Alaska 646.
Alaska 646, third time. Climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb and maintain 13,000, Alaska 646.
Alaska 438, SoCal departure radar contact. Fly heading 250, climb and maintain 13,000.
Heading 250 and 13,000, Alaska 438.
Mexico 645, are you still with me?
All right, 13,000. He wants us heading 250. So we're good on that. There's 190. Let's go slats clean.
Slats retracted.
Thank you. Let's go VNAV track and climb power. Good. Follow your flight directors. And these clouds are just beautiful.
Alaska 438, turn left, direct Clipper, join the Orca 5 departure.
Left direct Clipper to join the Orca 5 departure, Alaska 438. All right, down to the FMC. We're going to go direct 2. We're going to go to Clipper. We're going to populate that. We're going to execute that. We're going to go to nav track. Going to make a big old left turn now. I think. Where's my chart? Yeah, definitely a left turn to Clipper.
Alaska 646, turn left heading 030. Direct the Orca intersection when able, then join the Orca 5 departure.
Departure, Starfleet 1701, 1.8 for 5.
Starfleet 1701, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
13,000, 1701.
Alaska 646, I think I missed the last part of your message.
Alaska 646, fly heading 020.
Right, autopilot's
when
coming
able,
on.
direct Orca intersection
Nav track, VNAV
and
climb.
rejoin the Orca 5 departure.
FMS E per limit, good. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck.
Direct Orca intersection.
Beautiful.
Fly heading 020.
Cool. Looking good. We are en route. We're direct Clipper. We want to be at 10,000 or above at Clipper. I'm not quite sure we're going to hit that, but we'll see. Starfleet, right? It's a sick...
Circle approach, Delta 31
it's a sick call
short
sign.
of 30 left. 30 on Lima 1.
Alaska 646, contact Los Angeles Center on 135.55.
Right, we're at Clipper. We're en route to Clipper. Let's go ahead and get the logo light off.
Starfleet 1701, left turn 100 when able, direct Seal Beach.
Left 100.
Delta 3109, very cool.
Direct Seal Beach, 1701.
How are you, David? Cruising altitude, can you walk around the cabin? Yep. This leg reminds me of the first time in Amsterdam, more time on the ground than flying. It's usually the case being in LA, right? 10,000 feet, landing lights are coming off.
617, welcome to Ontario, cross 26 right,
Good.
and taxi your gate.
And we'll make sure that our... Oops, no, I don't. I want you on.
Alright, come back, Zeus.
You
Circle
off.
approach, Delta 3109's short of 30.
Is there like a floodlight up here? No, there's flood up here.
Delta 3109, wind 220 at 4 runway 30, clear for takeoff.
There's like a floodlight here for the main one.
Starfleet 1701, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000, 1701.
Alaska 438, contact Los Angeles Center 135.55. See you later.
13555. Thanks for the fleet. See you soon, Alaska 438. 13555. Yeah, I found it. Thank you.
Stabilizer motion.
Stabilizer motion. Wait, for up here there is? Where is it? Let's see it. I know there's these two guys here, but... I'll send us under good afternoon, Alaska 438 to 11,900 for 13,000. Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, Alaska 438, 13,000 for 13,000.
Come on, number 1, Lima Hotel, are you on my frequency?
You mean glare shield? Yeah, the glare shield.
1701, climb maintain for 390.
Center, Starfleet 1701, 16 for 17.
Starfleet 1701, low, climb maintain follow with 390, clear direct Daggett.
390, direct Daggett 1701.
And center, Alaska 438, 3000.
That's 438, climb maintain follow 290.
290, thanks, Alaska 438.
Having fun on the MD-80.
Oh, lots of fun. A handful. All right, VNAV climb.
LA Center 1 in a hotel level.
There she goes.
There you are, Volume Hotel.
Look at that sky, though. Wow.
Oh, nav, Volume Hotel.
What does the Cessna's stall horn sound mean? What is the Cessna? It means you're stalling.
Walker 13,
Stall horn sound. Are you saying in this aircraft, what do those mean?
Walker 1345.
I don't hear any.
119.6.
No, on this aircraft it sounds like the horn. Probably the stabilizer motion.
American 1543.
So the stabilizer makes like, I was like, that is a weird question. The stabilizer makes like a weird noise. Flag guy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Nanda, thanks so much for your support. Welcome back up into business class. Huge no floaties to you, Nanda. Thank you very, very much for your support. Appreciate that.
Full length.
Thank you much.
Golf, Bravo,
It's the trim. Yeah, it is the trim. It is the trim.
One right, the Golf Bravo Delta crossing 8 left.
Number 1 Lima Hotel, contact SoCal, approach 109.6.
So it's like really dark up here. It's one thing that I've noticed. Real dark. There's no trim wheelness, so the pilot has to be notified when the trim moves, therefore the alarm. Got you. Flew in one of these American Airlines back in 2007. I was seated at the very back of the engine. I couldn't hear squat. Yeah. Like they were loud, or... There's a San Gabriel... Is it the San Gabriel Mountain range? Next stream will most likely be the PMDG 737. Thoughts? Next stream's on Thursday, so I don't think it's going to be out on Thursday. Fingers crossed, but I don't think it's going to be out. Great friend was left to see the Maddog for 15 years. American Airlines. Very cool, Mel. Very, very cool, man.
Los Angeles Center 92604, 10,600, climbing 17,000.
At 2604, climb 18.
Is it extremely chunky on flare? Not really. I think it really has to do with your speeds and your trim value. The MD is one of those, like, if you don't have this thing trimmed properly, you're going to be in trouble.
Center, this is,
it's just that's just how it is.
India
So this aircraft is very much about like your speed and your trim. I find I've been landing it maybe like 5 knots faster than I should be, and I find like it's pretty good. So, Robert PMDG said they're hoping for release for the next coming weekend if they can iron out the flaps 40 bug. There you go. So we'll see.
Sorry, repeat the last couple of words, please.
What's going on? Oh, the flaps 40 bug? Isn't that like making the plane like spin out or something?
Anywhere with a runway, really.
Okay, let me suggest... And let me give you an airport. Try Kilo Bravo Lima Hotel.
Kilo Bravo Lima Hotel?
That's correct. That's Blythe Airport's uncontrolled.
Los Angeles Center, hello. Delta 3109 is with you.
Go standard barrel pressure.
Direct Cahill.
2992 set. Good. And we're climbing up to 290. Beautiful.
We're looking for a descent about now.
November 10 X-ray, descend to maintain 8,000. Vectors ILS runway 26 left approach.
Got to work maintenance on the Allegiant MD-80s for about 5 years. Really missed them. Damn, that's crazy.
We'll send you the Reason 1 arrival and spec runway 1 left for the arrival. The Delta 2778.
Maybe they are landing on the ones.
Heavy contact SoCal approach 124.5 today.
What's the weather doing in Vegas?
Delta 3109, climb maintain, bottom 370.
Delta 370, Delta 3109.
Winds are variable at 3 knots. So I guess we could be landing anywhere, to be honest.
Maintain 8,000.
Is this real time weather? The weather is real time. Obviously the time of day is not.
Number 10 X-ray. Are you okay taking the visual approach to 26 left? Number 10 X-ray. Expect visual approach runway 26 left.
Do you have a preference, modern or older jets? I kind of like them all, to be honest with you. It really depends.
3 altimeter is 299 at 0. Los Angeles information, Bravo's current wind 2308, altimeter is 2998. Speed for 2.
Climbing well. Coming up on 25,000 feet. I think we're going to get a little bit more of a cruise on this one. So found the glare shield. Lighting from the F-com. Try the left knob on the pedestal. There should be a back knob in the middle. So what, down here?
27 okay, clear direct rounders.
The direct rangers, Delta 2778.
The mid console.
Okay,
So let me see flood.
maintain flight 290.
Alaska 693, we are hold short of
Or is it like up here somewhere?
Alaska 623, wind variable at 3, runway 1 right, full length clear for takeoff.
1 right, clear for takeoff, Alaska 692.
The knob on the left.
45, offline, radar services are terminated, change advisory, bye-bye.
228, analytical 645, thanks for surfacing next time, bye-bye.
Seem like it. That does like those instruments and stuff, but definitely doesn't do. There's got to be like a floodlight on here. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Not the end of the world. We will survive. Can you walk around the cabin? Sure. It's a nice cabin, nice looking cabin. It's got everything that you should need in a jet. Hey Cap, where do you stream your music from? epidemicsounds.com.
Walker 720, leave my airspace, radar services are terminated, and I could fly to Austin.
Alright, over to you, Walker 720.
Overhead panel, it should be beside the thunderstorm lighting cap on the right side.
Right, heading 3,
Overhead panel should be on the thunderstorm lighting. Cockpit floodlights? That's the cockpit floods. I mean, that's good too. At least I can see what's going on now.
Aircraft reporting Las Vegas on 1 right. Check your squawk. It's incorrect transponder code.
Definitely looks better. But I was wondering, I guess there's no... Like, I guess there's no lights built into here like there would be like on the 7.3. That's kind of more what I'm looking at.
Center, Alaska 693, we're
There's
at,
no
for 14,000.
no lights built into there. Gab, can you show minimums for 26 left LAS because for some reason I can't read American charts. I'm used to the European charts. I can, yeah.
LA Center, hello, actually 603 here is landing to 13,000.
26 left.
3 heavy, hello again.
So
maintain flight 380.
Climb maintain 380.
Minimums are going to be. Sorry.
623 radar contact,
Minimums are going to be 2260 or 200. So 200 feet. Or Barrow 2269.
LA Center, WestJet 2311 with Zulu on board.
There we go, 29,000 feet. Sweet. Let me flip this to cruise. That's all it's got. Doesn't have any ones that you're looking for on the thunderstorm. Lights are insanely bright. I tried them yesterday. Cool. Sweet. Thank you. Yeah.
LA Center, hello, Skywest 3035, level 8.
No, this is good. The floodlight is good.
That's 3035, hello, plan maintain, flight number 270.
It's perfect.
After 270.
So I can see exactly what's going on, and then when we're ready for landing, we just
LA Center,
flip them off.
Can you repeat that again? You kind of confused me there for a second.
WestJet 2311, runway 1 right, full left, taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 8 left.
Bravo, Delta, cross.
Just have to remember where they are.
WestJet 2311.
So I'm looking up. They're right here. Okay, cool.
Alaska 616, can we get
Cool.
pictures when we get to...
Sweet, cool. Camera's going to come off. We're going to finish our stretch here.
Los Angeles?
Never knew that thunderstorm lighting existed. Yes.
I'm confused. What do you say? Alaska 646, descend via the rounders 1 arrival, expect runway 1 left, information Alpha.
Are you flying at night? We are. Yeah, we're doing a night flight into Vegas.
No, we are requesting vectors when we get to that point.
Which point? Alaska 646, which point are you requesting vectors from?
Now would be fine because we couldn't find the star, so we chose another one and it's kinda weird.
Alright, flighting 040, descend and maintain 13,000, information Alpha.
When's the next long haul? Not sure.
Can you say heading?
040, descend to 13,000.
040 to 130.
Delta 2778, cross Roman at 8,000, cleared ILS from 1 left bridge.
Roman 8000, cleared ILS, runway 01 left approach, or Delta 26.
Duck, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
American 438, descend with the rounders 1 arrival, expect runway 1 left, information Alpha.
Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're going for 300 likes on today's stream. Hopefully we've reached our goal. Was that for Alaska 438?
Sorry about that, Alaska 438, sorry about that. Descend with the rounders 1 arrival, expect runway 1 left off the ATIS of Alpha.
We'll descend via the rounders 1 and we'll expect 1 left, Alaska 438. Thanks. Alright, so we got to go and change some stuff.
United 2604, pilot's discretion, descend with the rounders 1 arrival, expect runway 1 left, the ATIS is Alpha.
We have Alpha descend via the rounders 1, runway 1 left, United 2604.
November 10 X-ray, wind variable at 3, runway 26 left to land.
Damn, we haven't landed on the ones in a while. Okay, so let's briefly start planning some stuff here because we're going to descend quickly. I have a funny feeling. Arrivals. We're going to be on the Rounders 1, Meisen, and we're going to expect the ILS 1 left. And I'm going to pop up in the charts and approach 1 left. We want it via shank. Okay, that's not there. That's fine. Rome?
646 1 left.
Probably then Rome? Yeah, from Rome. Cool. And we'll insert that.
646 vectors, ILS
legs.
1 left approach.
Probably getting close to our descent, so we'll set that now. 13,000 is what we want. We'll alt sell that. Okay. So, let's have a quick little look here. Make sure that all of this looks good. Charts opened. It's going to be... I see Rome. So it should be Teddy to whatever to Totes to Rounders to Rumley to Bomb to Rome. Then radar vectors Rome. That's fine. Okay. And wait, it should be radar vectors. What's after Rome?
Alaska 623. Can we get
After
direct
Rome, it
rams?
should be radar vectors, so we can just clear that one out. So I'm going to put that into there and execute that. Perfect. Cool. Now it looks good.
I think that's out of my airspace.
Sweet.
Go direct to,
We have just started our descent as
Kenna.
well. So that is good.
Okay, direct to Kenna, Alaska 623. Thank you.
Cool. Sweet. So there we go. So we're going to dim cabin lights. I'm not sure, Calvin.
I'm holding short. 01, right?
Do I have Snapchat? No. Yeah, don't listen to me. I haven't got a clue about my own airport. Well, you know how they are on VATSIM, Smitty. They don't, you know. It's not that I was doubting you. It's just VATSIM, you know. Rarely does VATSIM actually follow suit.
Delta 2778, you're still high on the approach, sir. Delta 2778, make left 360.
How's your comparison with the fly-by-wire? I would say it's probably roughly the same, to be honest with you. It's probably around the same.
Delta 2778, please say again.
Well, you're high. You're 5,500 AGL, 10 miles out from the field. Are you going to make it from there?
2770, we're trying.
If you don't, if you need it, you can make a left 360 to descend to 5,000, then establish. We'll put you on the glide slope. Delta 1338, leave my airspace. Denver still offline. Radar services are terminated. Have a good afternoon.
Pasted the current ATIS. Yeah, I got it here.
How's it going? Thank you.
LAS ATIS. You can actually see Vegas lighting up here. You get the terrain radar on. All right, so if we have a look at our charts here again, you can see that we need to be at oh, it just says here
2778, looks like we're back on the
Rome at 8,000.
Steep descent there, but we should be fine.
Rome at 8,000 is what it wants.
2778, wind variable at 3, runway 1 left turn land.
So 8,000, we're going to get our auto brake medium,
United 2604,
arm our
leaving
ground
flight level
spoilers,
290.
and we can now do our landing performance tab. We're going to expect 53. 53, enter that in.
2311, climbing to
KLAS.
2400.
1 left, correct. Dry, we're going to do a flaps. We can do flaps 11 and 28 today, sure, why not?
2211, thanks. Radar
What were the winds?
Climb maintain, follow 300.
Climb and maintain.
I think they were variable.
00, West Jet 2311.
Alaska 646, descend maintain 5,000.
Outside air temperature is 23 degrees. Reversers, yes. Add 5 knots.
Number 10 X-ray.
And we're going
across from 26 right.
auto brake medium. And we'll calculate that. Looks like it's going to be 135 on the approach speed.
Center Starfield 1701. Do you mind if we make a trip to the galley?
And it's showing 136, so we're good.
We'll go. Thank you.
Skywest 3035, descending round is one arrival, expected to be one left, information Alpha.
Salary in the rounders 1 arrival, expect runway 1 left, information Alpha, Skywest 3035.
Alaska 606, did I miss any messages?
Yes. Yes, you did. That was descending maintaining 5,000. Alaska 646, reduce speed, and you're doing 420 over the ground. Reduce speed to 210. Turn right heading 090, descend 8,000.
Descend 8,000.
I'll just put a little bit of drag out.
210 speed.
Yeah, Alaska 646, turn right heading 090.
Turn right 090, Alaska 646.
That's 646. I'm going to change you to runway 26 left because you're too high for 1 left.
26 left, Alaska 646.
Cap Diaz, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. ZTC was my first VATSIM flight into LAX. It was very understanding as I had the wrong ILS set. Ah. Well, you live and learn, right? That's the beauty of it. All right, let's get some frequencies plugged in here, friends. So, got the ILS. We're not doing that. We need the ILS 1. 110.1. 110.1 and 014. 110.1 and 014 on the course. Good. And our minimums we just saw on that page as well were 284. So we'll probably set 285. We can actually set 284. All right, 284 is set on the minimums. Beautiful. Cool. We're looking good. I agree, Captain Goofy. Yeah. Having to get some speed brake out here ever so slightly so we can stay on profile. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up for our nighttime arrival. It's going to be the last song. We're going to pause the music here after this one. We're going to get fully configured. Get some more speed brake out here.
Alaska 646, turn left heading 040.
Turn left 040, Alaska 646.
And Alaska 438, cross Roman at 8,000, cleared for the ILS 1 approach.
Rowan for 8,000, cleared ILS 1 left approach. Alaska 438. What's the name of the song? It's called In My Bed by Pure Indigo.
Roman 8,000, cleared ILS 1 left approach, United 2604.
Alright, so we got it at 8,000. Everything's looking good. I'm going to get slats out.
American 524,
We're through
Oakland still offline, unfortunately. Radar services are terminated.
10,000. Slats extended. Mopar, take care, man. Appreciate you, dude, as always. Hope you have a great day, man. And I'll catch you on Thursday.
American 524.
So we can delete that vector and get Trey in there. So if we open up our chart, we can see that we can intercept at 5,300. So we're going to take this down to 5,300 now.
Bravo, Lima, Delta.
Nope, maintain heading 040 for now.
Copy that.
Alaska 646, descend and maintain 7,000.
Cool, we're looking good.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Alaska 606.
Then Chile 603, heavy radar sensors are terminated, bounds at line.
So Nodi for 5,300 should be good. Glide slope cap, low cap,
November
good.
2901,
Going to put in 190 on the speed.
IFR for ready.
291 Delta Bravo.
Good.
Good afternoon. Contact SoCal, approach 124.5.
Passing 24-5, 291 Delta Bravo. See you.
Maybe a quick peek of the exterior. You're not going to see anything, unfortunately, man. There we are.
6 departure.
All right, let's go flaps 11. And 170 on the speed.
886 heavy, low, climb maintain 5290.
And again, just confirming on the approach speed today, it's going to be 135.
7 was 1200, lead man space radar services are terminated, change to advisory frequency of the flight.
Cool. Just shy of 10 miles now. We can drop the gear. 2,500 call out.
2166, Salt Lake Center's offline, radar services are terminated.
That light beam is secretly a gateway to the UFO ship. Absolutely.
Delta 2166, see ya.
Alaska 438, wind wave left 3, only one left, clear land.
One left, clear to land, Alaska 438.
Flaps 15.
Beautiful. Look at the strip out there in front of us. Flaps 15 are set. Let's get fully configured here, friends. 135 on the approach speed. Should be flaps
646, turn left heading 290, descend and maintain
flaps 28, correct. Which will be our landing flap today.
Turn left 290. Can you
Ground spoilers are armed.
5,000.
Auto brake is armed.
5,000. Alaska 646.
Logo lights on. Cockpit floods are off. Look at that approach. Wow. This is going to be special, friends. Make sure our nose light is on here. Beautiful. Auto throttle disconnect.
Stabilizer motion.
Thanks. Howdy, guys. Enjoy the arrival. Catch you down on the ground. My airplane. I don't know why I'm not getting an autopilot disconnect button, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. All right, landing checklist. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are 28 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed. Cabin crew's advised. You guys are advised. Auto brake is set. Let's do this, shall we? Got the beautiful Vegas Strip here in front of us. I'm going to remember to record. All right, we're recording as well on the replay. Beautiful. Looking good. Pull the nose. Add a little bit of power here. Too white, too red. That's what we want.
1,000.
Checked. Yeah, I have it set in the load manager, but for whatever reason it's not saving it. Not sure why, but God, that looks good with the strip right there off to the left. My goodness.
Alaska 646, any speed you want, man?
Nope. Alaska 646, 4 miles from Shan, maintain 5,000 to establish on the localizer, clear down to runway 26 left approach.
500.
LS 26 left.
400.
Ah, what a smooth approach.
300. Minimums.
Love it.
Thank you.
Minimums
Wind
continue.
Is variable at 3, runway 26 left clear land.
I'm not going to worry about that. We're just a tad low.
United 2604, wind variable at 3, runway 1 left clear land.
One left clear land, United 2601.
40. 30. 20.
Alaska 646, what is LS frequency?
A little bit of balloon, just hold it out. There we go. Nose down gently, maintain center line. There we go, nose is down. Buckets are out. 2 in reverse.
But you have the field in sight in front of you.
Decelerating.
Yes.
Okay, clear visual approach, and then runway 260. And runway 26 left clear land.
Manual braking. Reverser stowed. We're going to take the high speed here to the right because we've got traffic behind us. Beautiful. Hey. That was a good approach. I think I actually prefer that the way that the aircraft handles on that one. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Nice. Cool. So we have vacated on... What, I don't have the taxi charts open? Oops. My bad. We have vacated on Mike. Since our Alaska 438's vacated Mike.
This is on terminated free exchange period. Bye-bye.
Alright, we're going to hold short here because that is an active runway.
623 radar services are terminated free exchange period. Bye-bye.
Hey Cap, do you mind publishing your FS realistic profile for this bird? I'm not using it, Davis. Yeah, not using it, man. Right, I'm going to stop our recording. Good. So,
that was 1874. That was on a 4 squawk 7232. Alaska 438, cross runway 1 on the left, Delta, Golf, Charlie, and Gate Echo 10.
Delta Golf, Charlie, Gate Echo 10, Alaska 438. Thanks for ETC. Cool. APU start. Beautiful.
That was on a 4 radar contact.
Delta Golf, Charlie.
340, I'd suggest just maintain 260.
Delta Golf, Charlie, Echo 10. Cool.
Okay. That was 104 cross
Wait,
cloud.
I just don't like it, Davis. I find like it needs a lot of work, man. There's really no point in having it. Like there's no proper camera like shake or anything like that. I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm gonna wait for them to like do some camera shake and stuff. It's just not worth it in its current state, in my opinion.
646, roger. Turn left, heading 190
Cool.
now.
Stop our clocks.
Climb, maintain.
Crossed all the runways. How long was that flight? 42 minutes. Holy. Oh, easy there, Cap.
Can we get 01 left?
Ooh, some Allegiant MDs right there, too.
190, climb, maintain
Nice.
7,000.
7,000. Alaska 646.
Alright, expedite your turn. Traffic is landing 1 left. Expedite now.
Man, that airplane that was blocking us in front of us is having all kinds of problems tonight.
At 26-4, traffic going to go around just on your right. He's turning south. It's Alaska.
Look at that.
737, about 2 o'clock, 3 miles.
Yeah, 26-4 traffic inside, no factor. Maintain visual separation.
Downtown Vegas. Beauty.
Alaska 646, climb and maintain. Actually, just maintain 5,000. Make your speed.
Looking for Gulf. Left turn on Gulf.
5,170, that's Alaska 646.
Kill the train radar. Hey, Cap, do you have to use the live weather on VATSIM, or can you change it? Live weather is definitely
180.
suggested.
Can you confirm 01 left?
Yes, sir. Vector's visual approach on May 1 left.
Do you plan on flying the DC-82 regularly? Yes and no, Phil. Yep, it's definitely in our fleet for now, man. We're not gonna change that. Definitely in the fleet now.
Yeah, Canada 777, climb maintain, flight with 290.
I think that's the go-around plane. I think that's the aircraft that was right behind us. This is not Gulf. This might be Gulf. Is this Gulf? That's not Gulf. Next left is Gulf. Steven, thanks for subscription, man. Appreciate that, dude. See, I swear I have something set, because like all of a sudden the aircraft just stopped moving there. It's weird.
LA Center, to flight 2121, at Golf 28.
Look at the strip over
Las
there.
Vegas
Gorgeous.
21, hold your position.
Remember, guys, if you did enjoy today's stream, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. A lot of fun flying this airplane, doing these hops. Especially these SoCal hops, always fun to do. Here's Gulf. We're following Gulf all the way down.
Alaska 646, climb
And then we're making a left on Charlie.
Climb maintain 650, Alaska 646.
Sky was 3035 traffic, opposite direction, maintaining 5,000.
Captain Ray, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you?
About
Thanks for stopping by.
1 o'clock, 8 miles.
Yeah, we got the traffic inside, no factors. That was
3035, wind is very below 301 left turn lane.
Night ops into Vegas.
2604, welcome to Vegas, cross 19 left. Make your way to gate Delta 6 via Delta Golf and Charlie.
Delta Golf Charlie, we're on Delta 55 today.
Okay, Delta 55 is available. We're also going to get you the same way to there.
All the way down here, then a left on Charlie.
Sorry, say that again?
So far, is it the best working airliner on Microsoft Flight Simulator? Really fell in love with it. All of the VA-146 also great. I think so. I think so. I mean, I think like right now it's the most complete, that's for sure.
Just hold for him.
12 cut, what's up, dude? Thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed that one.
If you need a hold, it'll be about Sierra.
Okay, we'll get
now, that being said, we're getting the PMDG hopefully sometime soon, so that may step it up as well, so we'll see.
One left at Bravo, taxi via Delta and Bravo.
PMDG 73 next week, that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for, my friend. Next left here should be Charlie.
Right heading 330, right turn.
There's the Charlie marker down there. Guys, you can always send a message in stream chat, right? It's a lot easier for me to answer through stream chat than it is to send me DMs on VATSIM, please.
Delta 886, descended around is 1 arrival, expected 1 left, information Bravo.
Is this the Flight Tampa scenery for Vegas? It is, yeah.
86. Flight Jet 2311, descended with Angel 4 arrival, information Delta.
Send the Angel 4 information.
PMG is about to get those commas. Hey, man.
Delta 886, descended around is 1 arrival, expected 1 left.
Now with all the airlines releasing, I have hype feeling that this had a release for this game. Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so. All right, he wants us at Echo 10. Echo 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Turn right heading 010 and cleared islands from
grab that. We're going to go all the way around here. Or can we enter into the ramp on... I guess we can go in here like this. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that. PWG are aiming for release for next weekend. Hopefully. Yeah. I think there's some bugs that they need to figure out, but yeah.
Alaska 646 for established.
Cleared islands.
Right, we're going in here at Charlie 6. Alright, APU Gen is online. APU Bleed is online. We're going this way. Do we know much about the 737 will be? We know nothing, man. They have been so tight-lipped about it, we know nothing. Nothing, man. Very excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator this month. Big shift. Yeah, absolutely, man. For sure. For sure. Still think they need to work out some of the performance issues. It's still, you know, I would expect much better performance than what we're seeing right now, but yeah, we'll see. Fingers are crossed.
Good day,
1261, runway 1, right at Bravo, taxi via Delta and Bravo.
They only confirmed that it would be cheaper than P3D due to the increase in volume sold. There you go. If I had to take a guess, it's going to be like between 60 and 70 bucks per variant. If they're nice, maybe 50 bucks, but probably not. I'm guessing 60 to 70 USD. That's my guess.
Still on left land.
I don't want to speculate or anything. Remember, we counted 5 in, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the end.
Sorry, call sign again.
Frontier 2127 with information alpha ready. Taxi
1. 2127, runway 1 right, taxi via Bravo.
Should be this stand here, Echo 10.
LA Center, good afternoon. GBM number 369er.
And confirmed Echo 10.
East Kingman VOR, flight level 280.
369 Papa Tango, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Squawk 72.
Texturing here is just beautiful. Cool. Should be good there. Park brake's coming on. Wonderful. APU gen is on. APU bleeds are on. Good. Engine number 1 is coming off. Engine number 2 is coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas. Absolutely beautiful. Door is unlocked. Seatbelt signs are off. Gorgeous. What a great flight that was. Anti-collision lights off. Just for show. Let's get the jetway out. Cool. There we have it. What a beautiful flight. Oof, parking just a little bit past it. Pretty good on the park job though again. Looking real good. Jetway connecting. There we have it, friends. Absolutely beautiful. Great flight. Only our 5th landing in this airplane. We've had pretty good landings so far in it. Pretty damn good landings. Been happy with them so far. There we go. Sweet. What a beautiful day of flying. Absolutely awesome. Thank you to all the controllers. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to watch the stream today. You guys are absolutely awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Odd that you were put at the international gates. Yeah, this is where Alaska's departing out of, Smitty. I'm not sure why. When I checked on Flight Radar as well for this flight, this is where it departed out of today. Maybe Alaska's taken over this size of terminal. I don't know. Who knows? Sweet. Beautiful flight. Absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and replay the landing, shall we? Cool. We can go ahead and watch it from here. We'll see the beautiful strip coming in, looking absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take this time now to thank all my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much for your contribution and your support to the channel. You guys are the backbone. You guys allow me to do this as a full-time job, and for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me today. Really do appreciate it. Day 3 of 3, back from vacation. Came back to a beautiful MD-80. So been having a lot of fun flying this airplane. A little bit more complex than your A32NX mod, which we'll jump back into, don't worry. But for the time being, next week we're going to be still in the MD-80. We're going to be doing some routes in Europe. I wanted to do at least routes in the US and then routes in Europe. We're going to be doing some Scandinavian hops on Thursday. Not quite sure where we're going to be going. If I had to take a guess, probably in and out of Copenhagen, as that is probably one of my favorite sceneries in Microsoft Flight Sim right now. It is just the rendition of it is perfect. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so as well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for fresh X-Plane, fresh Microsoft Flight Simulator content, fresh all kinds of content. Love that call sign. Was absolutely great hanging out with you all today. Thanks so much. Appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday. Enjoy the replays. Happy landings, my friends. Have a great rest of the week. I'll catch you all on Thursday. Happy landings, guys. Peace.